4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heisty, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
Goodbye, I knew you well, Mr. Ball City. Enjoy yourself. Goodbye, enjoy Boston, and I'm lost in my memories with you. Goodbye, Eric Miller. Ball City is retired.
Alright, what's up everybody, and welcome to this live stream for game number 1 between the San Francisco Giants and the Houston Astros live at Oracle Park. How's everybody doing on this Monday night? Pizza, you've arrived. The pizza has arrived. Scott, Wilson, Bob, Spencer, Juice, if you're out there, how are all you guys doing? Hopefully you've had a good Monday and your work's gone well. As hey, I saw Scott said so many AAA players that a dumbass is batting second. Scott, yes, he is. Kind of crazy. We'll see if they can get the win against the Houston Astros team that is one game over 500. But they do sit in first place in a very weak AL West. And Bob, I heard from Vitello, he said that Daniel Suzak is out for the year. Bob, yes, Daniel Suzak is out for the year. And I'll tell you why he's out for the year, because he's got a broken knee. So he broke something in his knee. So he's done for the year most likely. Patella is the actual name of it. I just remembered. Well, actually, Zim just remembered. So that's what's broken in the knee. There's Bird on the Rock. What's up, Bird on the Rock? Hi, Liam. Good to see you again. Have a great call. Bird on the Rock, appreciate you. Hopefully you had a good Monday, and good to hear from you as well. There's Scott, hey Liam, looking good in the college shirt. I thought I'd dress up all fancy today. No, it's because it's my final day, so it's photo day where I am. So I thought, hey, you know what? If I'm going to look, I need to look good in some photos. So I did put on a nice shirt for today's live stream. And Juice, everyone, it goes without saying that the Giants desperately need a win tonight. Juice, they are 20 games under 500. Yes, 25 games under 500. Embarrassing for the Giants. They lost the series to the Tigers after winning game 1. They'll now they'll now face the Houston Astros, who are they're actually a half game ahead of the Texas Rangers for first place in the AL West. Giants, they went to Texas. They took 1 out of 3 in Texas. We'll see what they do against this Texas team. As Wilson, Bryce Elder kind of stinks. Wilson, what's happened with Bryce Elder? Why does he kind of stink? The one on the Braves we're talking about, right? Is that because, I'm guessing because the New York Mets they scored 7 runs. I'm guessing he may have given up a few runs. Scott, the Giants are falling apart. Now 3 players down for the year. Yeah, Scott, I don't know what's going on. Schmidt out for the year. Chapman most likely out for the year. And now Suzak most likely out for the year. You traded Ramos. You traded Luis Ariz. You got rid of Robbie Ray. Caleb Killian, Eric Miller, they're gone. It's Rob. What's up, Rob? Good to see you. How are you, Rob? I'm doing good. Hopefully you've had a good Monday. Juice, Rodriguez is a D liability, but he's got some pop, Bob. As Bob says, is Rodriguez coming back? I don't know if Bob means Jesus Rodriguez or Randy Rodriguez. If you're talking about Randy Rodriguez, forget about it this year. If you're talking about Jesus Rodriguez, I'd like to see him over the guy that got called up, which I can't even remember his name. I'm trying to look at what the Giants have posted. Let me just go to the official Giants account, and let me tell you who they called up. Zach Morgan has been selected from the AAA roster. It's Dilated. What's up, Dilated? Hello, Liam. Hello, Peanut Gallery. I tell you what, Dilated, I ain't on the sunflower seeds or the beer. I would tell you, I am on, I did have some Pringles before we came live. They give you free Pringles here. So, they give you, it's not free. You have to pay for it. But they don't charge you extra in the room. So I had some Pringles. It's Wilson, grand slam in the first. My God, Rob's watching the Phillies game. Tell you what, grand slam given up by Bryce Elder to the New York Mets. Embarrassing, right? And the Phillies, how are the Phillies doing, Rob and Scott? Hopefully they're winning. And Dilated, finally going to catch a whole game here. I appreciate it, Dilated. I mean, it's a tough watch. I feel like you need a few alcoholic beverages if you want to try and get through Giants games at this point of the season. So I appreciate that. And Bird on the Rock, Houston, the Giants shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, if we've got any Astros fans in the chat, I'm telling you, don't worry about the Giants. They're shit, their record's shit, and they are actually shit. So don't actually worry about them. You will at least take 2 out of 3. I would be thinking, as the 3-2 Phillies, Rob says, score predictions for today's game. It's going to be Blade Tidwell versus Hayden Wesneski. I'm probably going to go with the Astros, to be honest. We'll see, though. It's funny because on the podcast me and Zim did, I said I think the Giants are going to go 1-5 this week. I said they'll take 1 against the Tigers and then get swept by the Astros. So we'll see. I'd like to be wrong, but I don't know. I feel like Houston may be a tough matchup. As really, Scott, Killian's on the IL with an oblique strain. Well, good thing we traded him when he did. I'm sorry, Scott. He's not that good. Maybe he can get rested and get ready for the playoffs. As Dilated, I'm missing the sunflowers today. Beer and lime on deck. Dilated, I'll tell you what. I had a few drinks yesterday, so I went to bed at 8 p.m. Yesterday. So that's why I'm not tired at all. I actually got a lot of sleep, even though this game does start at 7:45 in the morning. As Blade Tidwell then, he's 0-0 with a 3.18 ERA. 4 walks to 13 strikeouts in just 17 innings. This is only his second start on the season. And Ethan, I'm here currently studying for my permit test. Can you help or give me some tips? Ethan, put all your tips and questions in the chat and we will answer them. It says a called strike on the outside corner to Jeremy Pena, and the count is 0-1. Jeremy Pena then, the shortstop for the Astros. He's leading off this game, but he is batting... let me just get this to load. As the 0-1 pitch, it's a ground ball foul, and the count will be 0-2 as it's off his foot. He's on 297 with 13 home runs, 37 RBIs, and an 844 OPS this season. So he's having a pretty good year so far. We'll see if that continues here at Oracle Park. Not as friendly to hit as it is over there in Houston. The 0-2 pitch from Blade Tidwell is going to be a swing and a miss on a brilliant sweeper there. And that's nice to see early, as that's out number 1 via the strikeout. Blade Tidwell then setting him up with the hard stuff on the outside corner. Then he got that sweeper to go away, start in the zone, move out of the zone. He got a chase there, as that sweeper is the pitch he uses the most. That sweeper and the 4-seam fastball. He can throw in a sinker slider change-up curveball combo, but really... 2 pitches is what he throws 70% of the time. As he's now facing Yordan Alvarez. Yordan Alvarez will take high and the count's 1-0. And you got to watch out for this guy. Probably the MVP in the American League. Batting .322, a .435 on base, .624 slugging, 35 home runs, which I believe leads baseball. As there's a foul ball and the count's 1-1. Crazy. And Dilated, Liam, which day are you going to Oracle Park? Dilated. I'll be going to Oracle Park on the 26th, 27th, and 28th. 4 games in 3 days I'll be going to. As there's a high pitch to Alvarez, and it's 2-1. Sorry, 27th, 28th, 29th. The 26th is a travel day for me. So they're the games I'm going to. As Wilson, I put $10 on the Giants to win. Screw it. Good luck, Wilson. I don't know what that pays. Does it pay $50? As there's a ball and the count's 3-1. That's how unlikely the Giants are going to win. I'm joking. And Dilated, what hurts about Chapman being out is Schmidt is out as well. Absolutely Dilated. There is a close pitch just high, called a strike, and the count is full at 3-2. So a 3-2 count here to Yordan Alvarez. By the way, it is empty at Oracle Park. It is so empty. As the 3-2 pitch will be a drive to right field. Lee going back. He is going to not catch it as it's off his glove into Triple's alley. Yordan Alvarez, he is going to get to second standing up. And that would be a double. Probably a play Lee should have made there. But bad route. Could not get the full glove onto the ball. Comes off his glove into Triple's alley. It does slow it down, which prevents a triple. But it will be a 1-out double. Yordan Alvarez with his first hit of the series, as Juice Disastros should roll over the high-scoring Giants. I don't think you can call them the Disastros, Juice. They did cheat a few years ago, but I won't call them the Disastros. And Dilated, I have more faith in Tidwell than I ever had with Marley or Hauser. Hey, we'll see. I like him as well, as that one was a strike called a ball. And the count is 1-0. Right now, not doing very good, this umpire. Very early, he called a high one a strike. That low one was a strike, called a ball. And here's Isaac Paredes. Paredes, the former Cub, he is going to take a strike on the outside corner. And the count is even at 1-1. I believe Paredes did go to the Tampa Bay Rays as well, as the 1-1 pitch here to him is going to be Tidwell in the one. He fires the pitch. It is a high fly ball. This one is going to be to left field. He's going to land for a base hit as Grant McRae collects it, and it'll be runners at first and third. That bloop there landed. And the Astros, they are looking to strike early here. Runners at first and third. 1 out. God, got a weak fly ball there. 2 balls that probably shouldn't have been hits are hits. And, well, Giants, their defense has not been very good as of late. And it's not started off very good today. And Bob, we'll be doing the Niners game on Thursday. Bob, I'll start Field of Dream game. As soon as the Niner game starts, we'll flick over to the Niners, Bob. And Dilated, glad he's healthy. Dude, hell yeah, I'll get back to you when I get tickets. All right, Dilated, please do. I'd love to meet up with as many people as I can. And Bob, why is Dave Fleming on the TV? What happened to Kruko? Sorry, what happened to Dwayne Kuiper? Bob, I don't know. Maybe he's ill or something, but it is Dave Fleming on the TV broadcast today. And Wilson D-Banks DFA'd Paul Sewald and signed Zach Littell, who stinks. Fun fact, Wilson, about Zach Littell is he threw the pitch on the foul ball I caught. There's a ball low to Jose Altuve, and the count is 1-0. Altuve, batting .243 on the year. The second baseman for the Astros. The midget, the playoff killer. No one likes him, really, unless you're an Astros fan. As he swings and misses, and the count is 1-1. He almost falls over on a very good sweeper there. And Pizza says, good morning. I tell you what, good morning, Pizza. I'm slightly behind on the chat, so I apologise. And Scott, 4-2 Phillies, Schwarber RBI double. Scott, I feel like Kyle Schwarber, he's finally heating up. And Ethan, so when I was taking a practice, it said when your car gets stuck on the truck, you should do push, stay, restart. Get out of the car and run toward the train. Definitely don't run towards a train. There's a 1-1 pitch there is a swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Another sweeper. You should never run towards a train, Ethan. No, the last one can't be right. They can't tell you you've got to run towards a train. As Dilated, Jung Lee needs to be more warmed up for that play. And, geez, the Astros. Anthony, what's up, Anthony? How are you? As there's a pitch way high, a 4-seam fastball. And the count is even at 2-2. He sucks. I hope he opts out in 28. Good riddance to him, the bum. I don't know if he'll opt out. I think Scott Boras would probably say, hey, that's a good bit of money you're going to get. Probably not going to get that on the open market. And Ethan, how would it be right? I know, Ethan. Yeah, I don't know how that's right. You should never run towards a train. And Drew says, so it begins. Dilated, that was a lot of space for a pop-up. Hey, fielding coach, come on, you got to be better than that. There's a 2-2 pitch here, 2 out 2. There is going to be down outside. And the count is full at 3-2. We'll see if they want to move the runner at first, Paredes, on this pitch. And Bob, they said that he's an assignment, but he'll be back tomorrow. All right, Bob, thank you. As the 3-2 pitch to Altuve is going to be a high fly ball to left field. He's walking after this one. McRae going back on the warning track. He is going to make the catch. This one will score a run as Jordan Alvarez tags up. It's 1-0 Astros. The throw goes to second. 1-0. You know what? That's a couple of feet away from being 3-0. We will take it early as the Astros take the lead in the top of the first. Runners at first. 2 out, sorry. So 2 outs then. As Blade Tidwell has given up a run. And he had a tough, rough first inning against Texas as his Taylor Trammell batting .238, a 322 on base. He is going to bunt, and this one is going to be foul. And the count will go to 0-1. And Bird on the Rock Giants fans went to see Spider-Man instead. Hey, who can blame them? The Odyssey and Spider-Man. Who can blame them? And Ethan, I showed my dad and he said to run back onto the road. The only reason you would run towards a train is if you are getting in the train and you're in a hurry. Yeah, definitely don't run in front of a train on a train track. And Dilated, Monday to Thursdays are empty at the ballpark. Dilated, when you're 20 games under, I mean, who blames them really? And more authentic fans, though, than the weekend crowd. That is a good point. I'm sure they'll let Giants ownership know as well that this is not good enough. as the 0-1 pitch to Tramwell will be a swing and a pop-up. This one to Koss. Koss, who's barely moving. He moves slight to his left to make the catch. The Astros, they go up 1-0, but could have been a lot worse as Jose Altuve almost went deep. We go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Giants will be Lee, Adames, and Eldridge. So they moved Eldridge off of that leadoff spot. Interesting. I think that's probably the right thing to do. Although we did say yesterday, maybe they've got him there just because they want to get him as many at-bats as possible. Well, they've not got him there anymore. Also, I need to get into the Giants lineup. I forgot to do that before the game. So after I just reset this bases loaded, the runners on the base, I will get through the Giants lineup. Let's get into it then. And for the Giants lineup, it will be Jung-Hoo Lee leading off, followed by Willie Adames. The shortstop, Bryce Eldridge, will be batting third. Rafi Devers batting fourth. Basabe will be batting fifth, playing second base. Gilbert will be the centre fielder today. Drew Kavanagh will be the catcher. Grant McRae in left. And Christian Koss will be the third baseman. In there for the injured Chapman and Casey Schmidt, as we already discussed. And Wilson, I would not be running towards the train. I know. If you're running towards a train, you deserve to die, to be honest. And Anthony, Jung-Hoo Lee cost Blade Tidwell a run with his mishap. Absolutely. You know what? I'd say it wasn't an easy play, but it was a play you should have made. And Scott, yes, I've been waiting for the rumoured Cardinals bullpen implosion. It may be happening. Oh, really? Oh, really, Scott? Is something going on? And Bob, I'm worried Christian McCaffrey missed practice. Bob, Christian McCaffrey will be fine. I get you if you're worried for the whole season. And here's Hayden Wesneski. He's 2-0 in 2 starts this season with a 3.86 ERA. He was part of the Kyle Tucker trade that sent Kyle Tucker to the Cubs. And Cam Smith and Hayden Wesneski to the Astros is dilated. Well, first of all, Ethan, how fast do trains go? Like 100? I'd say they go 150 miles an hour. And Rob, a rise up, but bases loaded after a pitching change. Really, as there is a high fly ball to centre field. This one should be out number 1 as the shortstop Pena is going to make the catch. 1 out. And Bird on the Rock, Jung-Hoo leadoff. Yeah, that's it. I like that nickname. That was clever. Although ain't saying that anymore. Now he's just got out. And Ethan, I just don't want to fail. Hey. Whatever gets you through the pass, I guess. And Scott, trains in the US don't go that fast though. Maybe 60 to 70 miles an hour. Scott, they definitely go like 150 in the UK. I used to play a train simulator game, so I do know how quick they went. And there's a pitch outside to Willie Adames. I didn't even mean to call him that. Willie Adames, and the count is 1-0. He's at 222, a 281 on base, a 413 slugging. As Wesneski, he will fire the pitch, and it is a cooled strike at the knees to even the count at 1-1. And Ethan, don't fail. And Scott, Ethan, I wouldn't overthink those questions. Many of them just require common sense. Scott, I think that's a good point. And Anthony, Blade Tidwell, not great, but could have been much worse. Exactly, Anthony. There is a ball, and the count is 2-1. And Robert Rothberg. What's up, Robert Rothberg? How many homers and runs batted in will Devers end up with? This is interesting, actually, Robert Rothberg. You said that. It's a 2-1 pitch. Here's a close pitch high, and the count is 3-1. Me and Zim had a debate about this. He said he'd get 35 home runs, 100 RBIs. I said I expect 32 home runs and about anywhere less than 100 RBIs, probably about 90 would be my guess. Robert, let us know what you think as well. As the 3-1 count to Adames here. Wesneski in the windup. He fires the pitch, and it is going to be a called strike on the outside corner. And that was a ball, and Adames did not challenge it. So it's a full count. That weren't a strike, but they called it a strike. This umpire, not a great start. A lot of missed calls early. I'm surprised Adames didn't challenge that one. As the 3-2 pitch this time is going to be way outside, and that one will be a walk. A good pitch, actually, I thought there from the pitcher. A slider off the outside corner. Maybe thinking Adames is a bit worried about that area after the previous fastball was called a strike. But a good take and a good eye, and that would be the Giants' first base runner of the day. And Scott, a sealer, if that's how it's pronounced, or Ace LA, I don't know how you pronounce that. It's the only fast-speed line in the US. I've never heard of it, Scott, as you can tell. So there we go. Goes from Boston to DC, which isn't very far, really. As there's a pitch low to Bryce Eldridge, and the count is 1-0. Eldridge, the 6'7" first baseman rookie, batting 248, a 343 on base, 425 slugging, 11 home runs, 28 RBIs in 75 games this year. You know what? He's been cold as of late, but that's okay, as the 1-0 pitch to Bryce Eldridge here is going to be a high fly ball to left field. This one should be caught, and it is going to be caught by Tramwell, who makes the second out, and the thrower goes to second base, but not tagging is Adamus. So 2 outs for Rafi Devers. And Ethan, okay, another question. What the heck are points on your license? Yes, so Scott says, you don't want points on your license, especially in the first 2 years of driving, because either then you'll have to retake your driving test, you may be suspended for a year. Well, in the UK you would be. So you do not want points on your license. That speeding mainly is the main one you've got to watch out for. As he pitch here to Rafi Devers is going to be a swing and a miss, and the count is 0-1. And Rob, Arise out for grounded into double play. Arise. Oh, sorry, I got you. There you go. So Arise it into a double play. Enjoy him, Scott. And no, I'm joking. And Robert, 32 homers and 93 runs batted in. That's basically what I've put as... I don't see Zim in the chat. If Zim in the chat wants to put down what he thinks exactly, that'd be nice. As there's a swing and a miss from Rafi Devers, and the count's 0-2. Yeah, if Zim could put what he thinks Devers' his totals are going to end up being, that'd be cool. And Rob, Liam, are you aware Eldridge stated he wanted to be the face of the Giants? What's your opinion? I am aware that that's what he wanted. I'm all for it. I love that attitude. Absolutely all for that. As the 0-2 pitch to Devers is high, and the count goes to 1-2. And Anthony, why couldn't he do this earlier in the season? Stop swinging at that pitch. Anthony, why couldn't the Giants do a lot of things earlier in the season? It's really bad. As Wilson, Liam trains him well 6 with the rail driver controller. I never had the rail driver controller, but I did have Train Sim 6, as that is a pick of attempt. Damas back safely, and the count is 1-2. And Dilated, Bryce hasn't been the same since the Grand Slam, right? He has an issue with his thumb, though. Dilated, that's a good point that we don't talk about much, but Dave Fleming, I heard saying about it last night. Dave Fleming did say that he's got a bad thumb, it's bothering him, as the 1-2 pitch is going to be a swing and a miss from Devers. He goes down on a high strikeout. The Giants do not answer back from the Astros 1 run, as they get no hits, no runs. Blade Tidwell will come back out, 1-0 Astros after 1. But yeah, or Stephen Risotto, who did a good Dave Fleming impression. But no, Dave Fleming said, thumb's really bothering him. Not going to make excuses. He's got to get used to playing 162 games in a season. So it's all good. And but maybe that is having an effect on him. As Zim on the Buttonheads podcast says, I'd say 34 tanks, 89 RBIs, a 258 average. Zim, you changed there. You were at, you said around 100, so you've changed. You've gone quite small. As Juice, Devil, 133 strikeouts, well on his way to a career high. Juice, what's his exact career high? If you don't mind me asking. And Dilated, dude, you were behind my TV. Every time commercials happen, you get ahead. Funny that how that happens. I don't know how that happens. It doesn't make sense, Dilated. It's weird, but it does sound like that because everyone always ruins the well, not I shouldn't say ruins. Everyone always puts in the chat something that's happened like just before I see it, and then after the commercial break, I don't know, make it make sense. And Juice, 147. My God, he's well on pace to break 147. He's going to end up at 170, 180 at this rate. And Robert, why would Eldridge keep playing if he has a thumb injury? Why risk further damage? Robert, I think they want to get him as many at-bats, and they want him to build his body up for a 162 season. So when we do need him to play 162, he's gone through it before. So Robert, that's what I kind of think. Hey, if it makes it any worse, not great and probably looks dumb. For now, I'm fine with him playing. If he doesn't play, then my God, who are we going to watch? I'd like to see Victor Barakoto back as well. I don't know when Barakoto's coming back, but it'd be good to see him. As I don't know, Robert, confused me too. As he's on his other account now. And Ethan, I know they're bad, but what exactly are they? Like during 6th to 8th grade, I got demerits. If you were bad, you got 1. 3, and you went to the office. 5, a call home. 7 suspension. 8 plus 1 month suspension. I don't know what it is for America. I don't even know what it is for the UK, really. I've never actually looked how many points you can get away with because I don't want to worry about points. I have a box in my car that tracks my speed, so I'm not allowed to speed anyway. As the 0-1 pitch to Christian Walker is going to be outside. The count is even at 1-1. Tidwell wearing the number 46. As Anthony Barakoto should be back this week. Good. I want to watch Barakoto. I've seen enough of Grant McRae, to be honest. As he won one pitch there is a nasty sweeper for a swing and miss, and the count's 1-2. Walker way out in front of that one. And Zim, Duval for Parks robbery. I tell you what. Hey, we'll see if Parks Harbour comes up, but no. Camilo Duval, he's done in his career. I don't think he'll ever get back to where he was. I just think the pitch clock never made him comfortable. I don't see him ever being comfortable with it. And that's ruined him as a pitcher. And the Giants did well to get what they got. There's a pitch outside, and the count's even at 2-2. Got that sweeper working early, has Blade Tidwell. And Rob, what kind of car do I have? I drive a Ford Focus. A grey Ford Focus. It is actually an automatic as well. Now, I know in America you guys have a lot more automatics. Normally in the UK, your first car is with a gearbox, but I hate a gearbox. As that pitch is low, and the count is 3-2. And Bob, nobody is on back. Yeah, Bob, thank you. I forgot Bob. Appreciate it, Bob. You caught me sleeping there. And Ethan, so the important thing is points are bad. So, like, how many do you get for each thing you do bad? I don't know for America, Ethan. As there's a fly ball to right fielder. Lee is going to make the catch in right field for out number 1. So 1 down. And Robert, do you anticipate future trades by Posey? Robert, if there's one thing we've learned about Buster Posey, it is that he likes to do a lot of trades. So yes, I think there will be future trades from Buster. We'll see in the offseason if they try and move Devers, Adamas, or Chapman. Don't think they will be able to, but if they can, that'd be pretty nice, as there's a strike right down Broadway to Dalton Varsho, the Astros' newly acquired center fielder. Varsho batting .237, a .305 on base, .370 slugging, 8 home runs, 28 RBIs. Most of that came when he was a Toronto Blue Jay. The 0-1 pitch there is high, and the count's even at 1-1. Ethan, someone else has got to tell you, Ethan. I don't know. So I apologize. As Juice wants more wasabi. Tell you what, wasabi. There's a high pitch, and the count is 2-1. He's called off this week, Juice. And Robert, how can you replace Devers' offensive stats? Robert, you can't. You can't replace them. I just think, Robert, I would reinvest the money in somewhere in another position. As there's a high fly ball to right center field. Lee, he is going to make the catch for out number 2. Easy catch there, so 2 down, as he did not stuff this one up. And Scott, did you guys see Duval's throw over to first yesterday, lol? I did not see Duval's throw over. I'm guessing he threw it away, if you're saying that. That would be classic Camilo Duval. And Anthony, hopefully Marcelo Meyer is back this weekend or next week, and Buddy or Cost can be on the chopping block. Hey, this team, you know what? In a couple of weeks, as there's a foul ball and the count's 0-1, not saying they'll be entertaining, but it will be nice to see Meyer play. It'll be nice to see Barakoto in there. A few more young guys that have already been called up, I would like to see. And Ethan, I'll see. And Scott, no, I did not see that. So let me know what happened. As the 0-1 pitch is a check swing. Did he go? He looked like he did to me. Yes, he did, says the umpire. And the count is 0-2. And Scott, check it out. Rolled it between first and... Really? No way, Scott. Oh, my God. Right. Let me write that down on my notes, because I've got to check that out. Or, Scott. Oh, actually, it's fine. I'll just put it in the Discord chat right now. I just put it in the Discord right now so I can remember it. There's a swing and a high pop-up foul, and the count will remain 0-2. So it's going to be weird if they don't... I just put the word Duval in the Discord chat, so if they don't even know what we're talking about, that's going to look a bit weird, but there we go. And Juice, moving violations and more points, Bird fan. There you go, Ethan. As the 0-2 pitch is going to be a swing and a miss on a nasty sweeper, and that will be a strikeout. So we go to the bottom of the second. The Astros do not score. Blade Tidwell, man, that sweeper is really good. Really, really good pitch. And that worked to well, I didn't even know what word I'm trying to say. That worked to perfection in that thing. It's Mr. Canadian Turkey. Yay, Blue Jays won. Mr. Canadian Turkey, what's up? How are you? Good to see you. Aloha Mora to you as well. As no, Basabe is due up. Gilbert will follow, and then Drew Kavanagh. So back-to-back Drews, and Rob Duval is a mess. And dilated, Tidwell got some nasty swing and misses. Yeah. And whoever it was, I can't remember, that put in the chat earlier, why are we not seeing Blade Tidwell over the likes of Hauser and Marley? Or McDonald? Why are we not seeing Blade Tidwell? I don't get it. As dilated, his name entices me. Really? What, Tidwell? It entices you. I tell you, Dilated, I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes I play it based off the name. If the name's like really cool, I think, okay, I'm gonna like you. If the name's like something like, I don't know, Joe Schmo, then I'm not gonna like that. It's Robert. How difficult is it for a pitcher to adapt to the pitch clock? Robert, I think it's different per pitcher, but to me, Duvall, he just never looked comfortable. How many pitch clock violations did he get, and how many times did Bailey have to go into the mound just to avoid him? As he was injured, Dilated. There we go. That would explain it. Thank you for that, Dilated. But no, it's easy. Like Landon Roop, he works so quickly anyway. He doesn't have to change himself at all. Or if you've been in the minor leagues, you would have got used to it. For guys like Duvall that are really stuck in their ways, it can be quite tough. They've had enough time, right? They've had enough time to get through it. As Robert, is Duvall the only pitcher who can't adapt? Probably, Robert. I mean, I don't know anyone else that struggled or hasn't. And Scott, I think he was trying to hold up the throw since no one was covering the bag. Oh, really? That's what happened. But you know what, Scott? Maybe someone else's mistakes made him look bad. As actually I need to change this to the bottom of the second inning. Nobody out for Basabe. Let's hope Basabe can have a better series here, as he is going to swing at the first pitch on the outside corner. That ball's to the left centre field gap. It is going to be caught by Dalton Varsho for out number 1. That one, it was perfectly between both the left fielder and the centre fielder, as they're showing Lamont Wade Jr. Lamont Wade Jr., he, the former Giant, late night Lamont is now a Houston Astro. He got a good standing ovation before the game, waving to everybody. That was there. As Anthony, I appreciate you subscribing, Anthony. That always means a lot. So, hey, shout out to you. And Anthony, I'm not worried about Devers and his production because it's really irrelevant with how bad the rest of the offense is, unfortunately. There is a called strike to Drew Gilbert, and the count is 0-1. 2021, Lamont Wade Jr. was great. The other Lamont Wade Jr.'s, he was good getting on base. Very injury prone at the end. Probably right of the Giants to move on. Well, not probably. Was right for the Giants to move on, as that pitch is a low and the count's 1-1. And I thought Dom Smith was excellent last year, replacing Lamont Wade Jr. As Fat Frog. What's up, Fat Frog? How are you? Watching fake wrestling, lol. All right, be right back a little later. Sorry, Fat Frog, if you missed me saying hello. There's a swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Fake wrestling, hey. You know what? I like wrestling, but I do know it's completely fake. As Ethan, did I see your last comment? And Liam, did you check out the guy I asked you to? Ethan, I did not. I could not remember his name because I didn't write it down, Ethan. So just put his name in the chat again. As the 1-2 pitch here from Wesneski to Drew Gilbert is going to be. He's in the windup. He fires the pitch. It is a swing and a miss for out number 2. Gilbert swings at a ball in the dirt. So 2 down. And Dilated, Buddy Kennedy. Well, I tell you what, Dilated. We don't call him Buddy Kennedy on here. We call him Bloody Kennedy. That's what we call him. And Dilated, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's an elite household name. PCA. PCA is a great nickname. I've got to be honest. And Robert, are you saying Duvall would be a reliable closer without the pitch clock around? I wouldn't guarantee it, as there's a ground ball from Drew Kavanagh to the first baseman Walker for out number 3. And we go to the top of the third. 1-0. The Giants still hitless. It says Jordan Alvarez. It's always funny when you see players without the helmet on, when you're so used to seeing them with the helmet on, and just Jordan Alvarez's big, bold head staring at you. And Liam, you like fishing before I forget. Fat Frog, I like fishing. I don't do it often. I play a lot of fishing games on video games. I like fishing video games, but Fat Frog, one of my favorite things to do, I love boats. I have an obsession with boats. In terms of every time I can go on a boat, I will. Whether it's a speedboat, a kayak, I love going on boats. So, yeah, fishing. You know what? I also like talking, if you can't tell. So fishing for me is fine when you're not catching anything. I just talk my way, whether that's baseball, whether that's real life. No, I just like talking. As Scott, Noah has also suffered and not been the same since they implemented pitch clock, and now ABS even worse. I know, Scott. Certain pitches just aren't as good with the pitch clock. I know. That's what I think with Duvall. He just never could adapt. And you're a chatterbox. Yeah. Fat Frog, you have to be when you have to talk for 3 straight hours. Do I like tennis? I love tennis. All 4 majors, I will. Well, I watch 3 out of the 4 majors. I don't watch the Australian Open because it's in Australia and I don't get up in time for that. But no, I do like tennis. My favourite tennis player is Carlos Alcaraz by a mile. But that's why it's sad he's been injured this past year, but he'll be better. And dilated PCA for some reason reminds me of Piss Me Off. Really? Well, he pisses a lot of Dodgers fans off when he's talking shit to them. But no, he could win an MVP. I saw he's on for 10.9 WAR. I tell you, 10.9 WAR would be pretty good. But Robert, I don't know if he would ever have been good. As do I consider Logan Webb an ace? No, Robert, I would not consider Logan Webb an ace. I feel like he can go on ace-like stretches, just not consistent enough for me to be an ace. And Devolt will be out of MLB soon. Yeah, Robert will be packing groceries in England at the local Sainsbury's. If anyone knows that shop, by the way, fair enough to you. There's a close pitch called a ball, and the count is 1-0. This duet for the Astros is Christian Vasquez, the catcher. No, what's his name? What's the normal Astro catcher? There's a called strike high. The count's even at 1-1. It begins with a Y, if anyone knows. Who's the other catchers on the Astros? I'm forgetting right now. And Anthony, Mike Rucco talking up the impact of Lamont Wade Jr. You know what, Anthony? He did hit. Here's an interesting fact. I'm sure most of you guys know. Lamont Wade Jr. did hit the 100th splash hit at Oracle Park. The 1-2 pitch here to Vasquez is going to be a swing and a miss on another sweeper, and that'll be out number 1. I tell you what, if you can combine Blade Tidwell's sweeper with Carson Wizard-Hunt's changeup, you get a bloody good pitcher. So it's annoying why they can't be combined. So 1 out. That'll bring up the top of the Astros lineup and Jeremy Pena. And do I like golf? Well, Fat Frog, I've been playing golf every day. I've been on vacation. So Fat Frog, I do like golf. As the over pitch is a swing and a miss from Pena. And the count is 0-1. And Anthony, Wade is a role player. No disrespect, but he's not a great Giant. Come on. Anthony, 1 good year does not class you as a great. Hey, you know what? I did like him. I think he's a good dude, but he's not a special Giants player. It's not Will Clark or, any of these other first basemen. Snow, it's Lamont Wade Jr. As the 1-1 pitch here to Pena will be outside, and the count is 2-1. And Gravy, what's up, Gravy? How are you? Good to see you. What would be a great hashtag 2 or 3 starter? Get a power pitcher in front of him. Exactly, Gravy. For me, I would like to see as the 2-1 pitch is going to be a swing and a miss, and the count's 2-2. I know he led the NL in strikeouts, but that was because of how many innings he pitches. I like to see a guy that no matter what, if he's on, he just strike out. Like a Mizorowski, like a Garrett Crochet, like a Scooble. The issue I have with the other issues I have with as the 2-2 pitch there is going to be a cool strike 3 on the outside corner, a 4-seam fastball, perfectly painted for the second out. The issue I have with Webb is when he's on, he gets a lot of ground balls. When you get a lot of ground balls, sometimes they find gaps. That's my biggest issue with Logan Webb is you can get a bit unlucky the way he pitches. As Aaron, what's up, Aaron? How are you, Aaron? Good to see you. Good to see you yesterday as well in CH Man stream. How are you? How's your Monday going? As there's a ball low to Jordan Alvarez. Also, what I wanted to say is beautiful pitch there by Blade Tidwell. He went with the fast one on the outside corner. He's kept going with that sweeper. And Pena, he was expecting a sweeper. Instead, he went with a 4-seam fastball. Got him looking. And good pitching there. Second time through the lineup. As there's a called strike to even the count at 1-1. Jordan Alvarez also asked the umpire for time. As he rubs his eyes. And hopefully he will see. As Dilated, I see a lot of swing and misses. All right, Dilated. I tell you, you're right. That's how he's been good. As 1-1 count. And Robert, Liam, years ago, the World Series consisted only of the winner of the National League and American League. There were no second chances for teams. I know, Robert. I mean, it used to be, I believe there used to be no wildcard teams. I know they talk about it often on Giant Sports Talk Live, that the Braves, I think it was, they went unbeaten against the Rockies. The Giants lost 1 game, and that was the difference between the Braves getting in the playoffs and the Giants not getting in the playoffs. As the 1-2 pitch there is a ground ball to the second baseman, Basabe. Basabe fields it cleanly, fires over to Devers. That will end the inning as we go to the bottom of the third. Aaron, I got a question for you if you're still in there as well, Aaron. Do you actually like Harry Potter? Because if you do, that's pretty sick. And dilated 3 innings, 4 Ks. Let's fricking go. Well, I don't know if you said fricking, but let's effing go. Hey, he's looking good, Blade Tidwell. Way better than most players that I've seen. And, and dilated, I see, no, exactly. A lot of swing and misses, good at-bats, good brain thinking as well. Not just to go with that sweeper over and over again. So, no, absolutely. But Gravy, no, I agree as well. Gravy, what's your opinions? Do the Giants trade Logan Webb, or should they trade Logan Webb in the offseason? And Robert, what do you think? Ethan, I'm going to say something that literally nobody will agree with me. The Dodgers won't win the division. Shohei won't win the MVP. The Dodgers won't get past the Brewers. Ethan, hey, you know what? It's controversial, but I could see that happening. Well, they will win the division. Forget about that part. But I could see PCA winning the MVP. I could see the Brewers beating the Dodgers. I would have the Dodgers as the favourites. I would have Ohtani as the MVP favourite. Although I would vote for PCA right now. I just think the way that the voters work, they'll probably go Ohtani. But no, they definitely win the division. And Scott, they should switch divisional series to best of 7. Scott, interesting. My view on that is when you're the best team, that's what you want. When you're not the best team, that's what you don't want. Because normally, the more if you increase the games, the best team will win. So I'm all for the first series being best of 5, just because it makes it more interesting. One of these wildcard teams has a better chance to upset the Dodgers or the Braves or the Brewers. Sam, what's up, Sam? How are you? Good to see you. Our Pirates fan over there. Hope you're doing well. Is Aaron doing good, my friend? Thanks. Monday's going well. Yes, I like Harry Potter. That Hogwarts Legacy was awesome. CH does a good job streaming it. Aaron, I completely agree. Love CH, man. If you've not checked out his channel, please do. As he pitched to Grant McRae is going to be fouled out of play. And the count is 0-1. I believe Sam actually likes CH Man as well. So, no, I'm a big Harry Potter fan. Aaron, let me know who is your favourite character. For me, it's Professor McGonagall, which is why Kevin McGonagall of the Tigers, who we just saw, is my favourite name in baseball, as that pitch there is high, and the count is even at 1-1. Sam, I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a good weekend and your Monday went well. As Anthony, Dodgers aren't going to win the World Series every year. The circumstances of them winning last year was quite extraordinary in itself. There's a strike, and the count is 1-2. I tell you what, Anthony, how they won with last year's bullpen, I thought, you know what, they're not going to win. Their bullpen's crap. You need a good bullpen. They pulled out their arse against the Blue Jays in Game 7. There's a swing and a miss from McKay, and that'll be out number 1. He goes down on a fastball on the outside corner. So 1 down. And Ethan, have you seen the comments of an MLB player and it being the Glazer version? Aaron Judge Glazer, the judge will come back and win Triple Crown on Jordan Alvarez. Come on. Jordan Alvarez is going to win. I don't know if he's going to win the Triple Crown, but no, come on, Jordan Alvarez. He's going to win batting title and the most home runs. Ain't no way Aaron Judge is going to overtake him. As he pitch here to Christian Koss is going to be a called strike down the middle with a sinker. And the count is 0-1. Feels like, as you guys said, the lineup feels more AAA length. Feels like we've been at the back of the lineup since the first inning. It really does. As the 0-1 pitch to Koss will be a line drive to right field. This is going to get down for a base hit, and that will be the Giants' first base hit of the game as Cam Smith collects the ball. There you go. Christian Koss then with a 1-out single there to right field. Good opposite field approach. That was what he was doing last year. Good to see him there. And Sam, I've been good, Liam. Just got home from Aruba last night. Sam, there we go. I'll tell you what. I'm not even at home yet. I go back home tomorrow. So, hey, Sam, good they got back safely. Hope you had a great time. As there's a close pitch, very delayed called strike there to Jung-Hoo Lee. And the count is 0-1. And Anthony, what cost with a professional hit? I know, right, Anthony? He actually went the opposite way. That's what we like to see. And Ethan, I didn't see the comments, but if you're saying Aaron Judge Glazer is saying that, then he's definitely an Aaron Judge Glazer. And then, hey, Ethan, as there's a ground ball. This one could be 2, and it will be 2 as he shortstop Pena steps on the bag himself before firing it over to Walker, and that will be a double play, 6-3 style. Giants, they get a hit. Lee grounds into a double play. We go to the top of the 4th. Giants still scoreless, as Anthony says, Lee F off. Hey, you know what? He is ground ball Lee. Too many ground balls there. And Giants then, I thought they may have something going that inning. Cancelled straight away. Cancelled out straight away. As, Ethan. And then it is like Kevin Gorsman Glazer. Kevin would never let that happen. Ethan, I am the biggest Kevin Gorsman Glazer. As Aaron, thank you for putting that in the chat as well. He's a great man, great things. He does Hogwarts Legacy. He does other stuff as well. He is a great guy. Zim, Liam, bro, I'm relying on you. Zim, why are you relying on me? What's going on? Why are you relying on me? And Dilated says, lol, sad. Vitello's lineups trash with that emoji. And Dilated, I want Costa to lead off. Jung-Woo Lee is cleanup. Interesting. And Pizza, don't talk about my judge or judgy like that. As Aaron, really, Professor McGonagall is your favourite character as well. Hey, there you go. I just love Professor McGonagall. Everything about it. She's got my favourite line in the whole of the movies when she goes. It's in the final one when the soldiers are falling. They're about to defend Hogwarts. She's like, "I've always wanted to use that spell." So there you go, Aaron. That's my best impression. And Zim, Liam, check DMs. I'm waiting. I'm looking at the DMs. Send you the videos that are up. I can't do that, Zim, while I'm live. I know why you want them, but I can't do that while I'm live. And Ethan, I've seen so many Shohei Ohtani Glazers. The OG Luis Ariz Glazer, Jordan Walker Glazer. So many Glazers. Not a big fan of those Glazer accounts. And Bob, I got Niners question. Why hasn't Nick Bosa been practicing? Bob, he's sore. Or he's injured and they're not telling us. But the report is he's sore. So that's what I'm going based off of. Zim, the ones of your clips from the stream, I'll make the shorts. All right, Zim. I can't do it until after the stream, though, Zim. And do I want the short posted for Jolly Good Takes? Yeah, but you can't do it until after the stream, Zim. I don't get it. And Juice, still injured. Exactly. And Ethan, basically anybody. How about we get the Jolly Good Takes Glazer? It says a pitch down outside, and the count is 1-1. I'm waiting for that to come in. As no for yesterday. Zim, I've not got the clips for yesterday. I didn't do it. And Ethan, but somehow I haven't seen a PCA Glazer. Really? As there's a cool strike at the top of the zone, and the count's 1-2. Ethan, that means there's room for you to be a PCA Glazer. Tidwell then, at 50 pitches so far, he's looked very good. As that 1-2 pitch is down outside, and the count is even. And, hey, I will say, Blade Tidwell looking very good, although I'd probably jinx him. And Juice, bet there's at least one in Chicago. As the pitch here is going to be a 2-2 pitch. There must be Juice. Going to be a drive to left field. This one could be trouble as Gray's going to get there in time for out number 1. Hit hard to left field. Tell you what, Grant McRae, what is he doing? He's growing like this weird goatee. Oh, it's weird. What's Grant McRae doing as there's one out? My God, it's not Mustache May, and it certainly ain't goatee. I don't even know what month you do a goatee. And Bob, Drake Green was sore by his back. Drake Greenwald. I have no idea who you mean. The only guy I can think of is Draymond Green, Bob, but I don't know who you mean. And Ethan, hold on. I'm going to go look at the video to see who's on there. All right, as there's a called strike. Jose Altuve, he's 0 for 1. He's 0 for 0 today with a sac fly. The count's 0-1. As that 0-1 pitch there is going to be Blade Tidwell in the one-up. He fires. The pitch is a pop-up on the infield. Adamas going back. It's actually going to be McRae, the left fielder, to make the catch for out number 2. So 2 down. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. It'd be much appreciated. I don't know how many likes are on right now. And Dilated LMAO. That's the I'm in the big leagues goatee. Yeah, right, Dilated. Zim says Dre Greenlaw. Peter says Dre Greenlaw. Yeah, I think you're right. I didn't get that one. I think it is Dre Greenlaw, Bob. And you got Bob. I know the autocorrect's not working there. It says a called strike to Tramwell. The count's 0-1. But we got you, Bob. I don't know why he saw, but hopefully he's back, like you said. And Anthony, you know the promo for the doubleheader in a couple of weeks got me thinking. The Giants don't have too many home doubleheaders. Most are on roads. Yeah, I know, right, Anthony? I don't remember the last time I can remember a Giants doubleheader. I really can't. As Bob Grinelli, language needs to be studied. It's its own language. It really is its own language. And Isabel, hi Liam, wanted to say hi. I don't know if you saw me asking you yesterday when you were leaving to San Francisco. I wish I could meet you. Isabel, well, I can answer that again here. I'll be going 26th of August to the 31st of August. So if you want to come to any of the games between them or you're in San Francisco, let me know. As Zim, no, that was pretty funny. And Pizza 18 likes. All right, we're 2 likes away from 20. That'd be amazing if we could get there. As the 0-2 pitch here to Trammer will be a curveball in the dirt. Well, they said slider. No way is that a slider. That had a movement of a curveball. You can't call that a slider. It counts 1 and 2. And Zim, he going with me on the 28th, Friday, yeah. Yes, I am going with Zim on the 28th. And Bob, is this a doubleheader because of the Giants? Yep. Bob, they moved the Sunday game to the Saturday game so then they could go and make up the game in Atlanta on the Monday. As there's a ground ball, this one to the second baseman, Basabe. Basabe should end the inning and does, as the Giants starting pitcher, Blade Tidwell, is brilliantly pitching brilliantly here. And we go to the bottom of the 4th. Adames, Eldridge, Devers, due up for the Giants, looking to score some runs. And Zim, do you want me to send you the videos I was sending to you earlier? You want me to resend you them? Is that what you mean? And Gilbert needs to get some testosterone first. Hey, maybe you can ask Tony Vitello for some help. So, Giants, they're losing 1-0. But actually, I'm quite enjoying, to be honest, this game. I'm liking the way Blade Tidwell's pitching. It's going well. As Isabel, I hope you're doing good and I hope you're doing well. And everything's okay over there down in Anaheim. And Gilbert is the gayest MLB player of all time. I wouldn't disagree. I really would not disagree. The nickname, the Chili Goon Bear. And Anthony, Tidwell pitching. Well, hopefully the offense wakes the hell up. And Zim, not that there's an issue with that. You know what? I'm not even going to get into that because of the Landon Roop hat situation. And I don't even know. I'm not going to get into the opinion side of that. But hey, I don't have an issue. And Bob, that's going to be our first sweep, the Braves. Could you imagine? Could you actually imagine our first sweep came against the Braves when we played them one time at the end of August? And then it goes, well, you did win the first 2 games in June or May. So there you go. Enjoy. That'd be crazy. We'll see if we get a sweep before then. Probably not, though. So let's hope the Giants top of the order here with Eldridge, Adames, and Devers. Big power, this part of the lineup. Hopefully one of them goes deep. Hey, maybe you get back-to-back-to-back home runs. Probably not going to happen as John Miller enters the broadcast booth. But that would be pretty cool. I don't know why I said 2 pretties, but that would be pretty cool. As let's see if the Giants can go up here. Right now, Wesneski is pitching very well. As Bob, no, it's a good point. I completely forgot about that as well. It is a good point. As if you are new, hey, we just hit 420 subscribers, so shout out to all you guys. And shout out to Anthony as well, that got us there. There's a close pitch called a ball, and the count is 1-0. Ty, what's up, Ty? How are you? Good to see you, Ty. How are you doing? Hopefully all's well over there. As the 1-0 pitch to Adames is a cool strike on the outside corner to even it at 1-1. Hey, Ty, I don't know how much of this game you've caught, but I will say, Ty, hey, quite fun watching Blade Tidwell. As the 1-1 pitch here is going to be Wesneski in the windup. He will fire the pitch. It is a swing and a foul ball, and the count will be 1-2. Wesneski just at 30 pitches, by the way. 30 pitches to get through, well, 3 innings plus Adames here. My God. So less than 10 pitches an inning. That's crazy. As the 1-2 pitch here. Adames, he sets. Fat Frog and baby for good. Here comes the pain. As the 1-2 pitch is a cool strike 3 on the outside corner. Adames goes down looking for out number 1. Again, I don't think that was a strike, but Adames won't challenge it, and that'll be out number 1. As there is, who are they showing? They're showing the Giants Wall of Fame. And Fat Frog, you're back. And you're back with a blast. Ready for questions, British man. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I've been preparing all week. It's Ty, good to have a break. Also made the new graphics. Yeah. Ty, I said it the other day. Your graphics much improved. I didn't think the other ones were bad, but I love the lineup graphic. It's dilated. Instead of a rise, we have Adames. Yeah. Seriously, what a better player he is. As there's a drive from Eldridge to right centre field. That ball is carrying. That ball is going to be off the wall. This one will be to Cam Smith. Eldridge will get into second, standing up. And that will be a one-out double for Bryce, who does the Giant celebration. There you go. Double for Bryce. That's what we're talking about. That power is still in that bat. And he's looking really happy after that one. It's time. My goats. And Fat Frog, Liam, you like Justin Bieber or Shane Bieber? They're definitely not related. I prefer Justin Bieber. I like Justin Bieber's, some of his songs. So I'd say Justin Bieber. And Dilated the Giraffe. He is about as tall as a giraffe. You are correct. And Ty, he will break out of the slump. Exactly, Ty. I'm not worried about Bryce Eldridge. Still the future of this franchise. And Scott, I have no idea what the F is going on with the Phillies. Scott, what's going on in Philadelphia is Devers will take a called strike at the knees. A changeup at 86 miles an hour. And the count is 0-1. And Anthony, hey, that was something besides a fastball he hit. Yep. That's where he's going to improve the most, I reckon, Anthony. And Ty, 396 feet. Ty, if that weren't in Oracle Park, that may have been a home run in some other stadiums. And Zim, Ty, how does it feel to be back? I love that you're back. Graphics are incredible. Scott, Mattingly does not want to use the bullpen. Scott is Tony Vitelloing it then, as there's a pitch in the dirt to Devers, and the count is 1-1. Zim, I don't get which graphics you want me to send you. I don't get it. So just message me. Why can't you just message me which graphics you need on X, Zim? As my thoughts on John Nelson, not got many thoughts. Fat Frog, I don't know much about him. So, yeah, Fat Frog, I apologise. There's a ball low, and the count is 2-1. And Juice says, Devil deceased. Well, let's hope the Devil can come through with a base hit here and get our first Burger Blast, as Bird and the Rock named them. And Ty, always love watching the game and covering the games, to be honest. Ty, you know what? It's why I always say baseball's my favourite sport, Ty. As the 2-1 pitch to Devers here is going to be way high, and the count is 3-1. I always say baseball's my favourite sport because I still enjoy watching the Giants every day, even when they are 20 games under. And Zim, the ones you were reacting to the game yesterday. Zim, I don't have those, Zim. And Ty, no matter the score. Well, I'll be honest, Ty, if it is 10-0, it does get a little bit tough. As there's a walk to Devers. Wesneski said, I want nothing to do with Rafi. And he walked him to put runners out first and second. He's like, I'll chart myself against Basabe and the rest of and Gilbert and the rest of the crap lineup. As Juice Diaboliculus takes a stroll. Very impressive. Fat Frog, do I watch women soccer? Yeah, I do actually. I don't watch it like, club level, like the 49ers or, that sort of women's soccer. I watch it international, like the World Cup, that sort of stuff. That's what I kind of like. Is Ty, I've been getting great interactions as of late. Ty, is there the called strike on the outside corner to Basabe, and the count's 0-1. I'm sure, like me, you found out when you put yourself out there in front of Giants fans, in front of baseball fans, and just the people in general, you do meet some amazing people. So it's great to hear, Ty, that's been coming for you. 0-1 pitch to Basabe from Wesneski is going to be. He's in the one. He fires down and outside. Counts even at 1-1. Eldridge, he's at second. Devers is at first. And Anthony, this guy coming back from Tommy John, well, his command has been somewhat suspect. Anthony, I didn't even know that. So that explains it, Anthony. And Isabel, I wish I could go to San Francisco, but I'm disabled and I don't drive. Isabel, you know what? I'm sure we'll meet on Giant Sports Talk Live. When I'm on, you'll be on. I'm sure we'll definitely meet at some point. As there is a ball and the count's 1-1. And that's a Bob quote of the century. When does the August at the end of August? As there's a pitch inside, they're going to backpick the runner Devers, but Devers does get back safely. The count's 2-1. No, when does the Premier League start again? But I believe the 22nd is the first game, Friday night. It's the Friday, the second Friday before the end of August. I know we will, Isabel. So that'd be nice when that happens. Those guys are great over there. And Bob, that's when it starts up. Devers then got his jersey dirty now after diving back in safely. Good to see he still wants to dive. As there's a weak ground ball. This one to left field. To the third base side. It's going to be an infield single for Basabe as he hit that one perfectly. Well, not perfectly how you'd want to hit it, but he did hit it perfectly on the infield. And that will load the bases for the Giants and for the Chili Goo Bear. The Giants looking to score and get on the board here as their offense has been cold as of late. And Ty, great small ball. Not the way they drew it up. Not the typical small ball, but we will take an infield single. And Fat Frog say tomato zebra. I say zebra. Some of you might say zebra. I say zebra. So tomato zebra. I don't say tomato. I say tomato as well. And Scott, that would be my birthday, August 21st. Really, Scott? Well, I remember that. And happy birthday for you. 10 days time. Look, good to have soccer back. Although, hey, that won't slow me down on any of this. And Zim, let's go Chili Goonbat, you're calling him now. As he pitched to him is going to be Wesneski fires in the dirt low. And the count's 1-0. And right now you can see the Tommy John. The effects coming back from Tommy John. You can see that kicking in. So it's a 1-0 count. And Fat Frog says, adults say. Well, Fat Frog, how do you say it? Put 2 Z's if you say zebra. And Fat Frog, you like Snack Wars? Yeah, I do like Snack Wars. There's a ground ball foul. That was a hanging cutter at 90. Gilbert, though, fouled it off. The count will be 1-1. And Bob, Dodger's pitcher Scuba gave up a run. Or Scuba's going again today, is he? Interesting. We'll see how he does. Tarek Scuba going again today. So 1-1 count here. There's Tony Vitello encouraging his son. And there's Blade Tidwell's bold head. Zim. Let's go. Zim removes whatever he said, so I apologize. And there's going to be a line drive to left field. This one is going to be caught, though, by Tramwell, and that will score a run as Eldridge tags up. He comes across the plate, and this game is tied at 1. I thought for a second it may be a base hit, but we'll take it. It's tied at 1-1. And, hey, try and get in a base hit here with your number 7. It's a Drew Kavanagh. Hey, small ball, yeah. Get him on, get him over, get him in. The Giants did that right there, as there's 2 outs, runners at first and second. And Ty, you do it for every run. I did not know that, Ty. And I think I asked you yesterday. You use Canva. And Fat Frog, you like Blake Monroe. Nah, I'm indifferent about Blake Monroe. And Dodgers should be fined and gone for 1 year. I'd like them to be stripped of all their good players. There's a drive to left field. This one is going to be caught by Tramwell amazingly. What an amazing catch. We're out number 3 to end the inning. For that looked like for all well, it was going to be a base hit to left field. What an amazing catch. Kavanagh can't believe it. We go to the top of the 5th. The Giants, they tie it up, but we can't take the lead as due up for the Astros will be, Christian Walker, Varsho, and Smith. My God, damn it. They robbed that hit. And the Giants, they only get 1 run with the bases loaded. And Fat Frog, do I like Monster Munch? I tell you what, I love Monster Munch. It's funny you say that. Monster Munch is some of the best crisps, especially as a kid. Pickled onion is the best flavor as well, as the bases are empty. So 1-1 game. Close game so far. That's all I can ask for with this Giants team. And Zim, oh my God, Gilbert is so gay. He's our gay outfielder and we love him to death. Lol, look at how he looks at Bryce. Well, look how he goes in the huddles. We haven't seen that in a while, that weird huddle interaction with all the outfielders, and dilated the orange and black hearts emojis. And Fat Frog, crisps. Oh, well, all right, chips. I know you guys call them chips. I call them crisps, but that's just my my British accent coming in. So it's a 1-1 game here. And Bob, he hit that ball hard. Bob, he did hit that ball hard. Just die. I thought it was going to die. You know, it was one of those hits that I thought it just goes down and dies. It did not. So it's annoying. As Rob, Liam, do you like peach cobbler? I'm just going to search this up. I can tell you right now that I've never had peach cobbler. I tell you what, that's interesting. No, never had it, to be honest. So there we go. And Zim, wow, Ty did the graphic too quick, really. And every single run. And Fat Frog, the Dodgers are the devil. They work for the devil. Yeah. No, Rob, I've never tried it. I'm sure I'd like it because I like peaches. And it's just fries. I know you guys call them fries. I call them chips. But no, never tried it. And Fat Frog, you can't buy Monster Munch in the USA. You can't buy them. And Gravy, peach cobbler is very good. Is it? I've never tried it, so I can't comment on that. And Ty, lineup final score. There we go, Ty. I made templates for each player. There we go. Behind the scenes, as I know, as Zim just said, how quick you've done it. And Juice, Monster Munch rules. Or Monster Month, I don't know. Have you ever tried it, Juice? No, never tried Peach Cobbler. Never tried it. It's 2-0 here to Walker. Walker's 0 for 1 today, as he is going to swing and hit a weak ground ball. This one to the third baseman, Koss. Koss going to backhand it. He fires it over to first. What a play from Koss to get the out. And that will be the first out of the inning. And it's vanilla ice cream, is it? I like vanilla ice cream. I can tell you that for free. I do love vanilla ice cream. So 1 out. And Ty, make sure to like, lol. All right, Ty, let me go and like it quickly. I got you, Ty. As Zim, Christian Koss. Hey, that was a great play from Christian Koss. Good play, good credit there. As let me go and find these graphics. As Koss then, shaven Koss, by the way, he's actually shaven. As there is a ball for a cool strike, and the count is 0-1. And go, Zim's a go. Hey, Zim is a great guy. Although I haven't done the only pigeons thing either. As there is a swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. And I've done the same as well, Ty. I've done the same. I'll try and do it before the stream as well with your lineup. I like to put the lineup out there, so Ty, I'll do that. As Bob, I like this Empire. You mean umpire, Bob? You like the Jolly Good Takes Empire or this umpire? A 0-2 pitch to Varsha will be a swing and a miss and a wild pitch in the dirt. This one did get away from Kavanagh, who will have to throw it to Devers. Bit of a high throw, but Devers will get there in time, and that'll be out number 2. And Bovril, you like? No, I don't like Bovril. I don't like it at all. And we need only pigeons. Tell you what, only pigeons. I don't know if you'll ever see an Only Pigeons website. Maybe one day, or maybe one day you can get a hat, Zim, if you like it that much, with the Only Pigeons logo on it. As Fat Frog, Baby Bell, never had it, or never, don't even know what that is. As there's a swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. I'm very basic when it comes to food, to be honest. You can call me basic Brit if you want to, when it comes to food. 0-1 pitch here to Cam Smith. Cam Smith struck out in the second inning on a nasty sweeper. He's going to be called strike on the outside corner, and the count's 0-2. And Ty, man, just 8 followers away from 600. Ty, congrats, man. It's going well. I know you have another one, Ty, right? Another channel. As there is a drive to right field. Devers can't make the play, and that will be a single for Cam Smith as Lee collects the ball. I would rule that a single, but Devers really could have made that play as it just went through him. We'll see what they rule it. It's Fat Frog. What you get in McDonald's? I normally get a double cheeseburger and nuggets, really, from McDonald's. What about you, Fat Frog? And no, not pickles. And how do I not know Baby Bells in? Because I'm just an idiot. And Juice, Liam needs White Castle. Hey, there's a lot of things I need. There's a cool strike on the outside corner to Vasquez, the number 9 hitter and the catcher, and the count is 0-1. And Anthony at home is going to be a single. Yes, as the 0-1 pitch there is down and outside, and the count is at 1-1. And Fat Frog, I get chips. Even I don't call it chips when I go to McDonald's. Even I don't call it chips when you go to McDonald's. I call it fries as and a breakfast sandwich. Hey, I get sausage and egg McMuffin at breakfast. Is one of my favorite thing. And as there's a foul ball, this one to right field. It's going to be in the dirt, and the count will be 1-2. No one was able to catch that. And Bob, when is Matt Chapman having surgery? Bob, I don't know when, but when he does, I'll let you know, Bob. It's Fat Frog. Wasn't chips French fries? You're confused. Well, we call chips French fries and chips. I call them French fries at like a takeaway. If it's chips, it's like thick cut fish and chips. That's what I say. It's CB. What's up, CB? Good to see you. How are you, CB? Double cheese are pretty good if you substitute the ketchup mustard with mac sauce and add shredded lettuce. Hey, there we go. I tell you what, burger sauce is not for me. I don't like mustard. I don't like mayonnaise. So I always just get ketchup. But no, I'm a big burger fan. There's Wilson. Who had the error for the Giants? I believe, well, I'm guessing they just said Devers with the error there. I thought they may rule it a base hit, but no, they say it's Devers with the error. And Zim, steak fries equals chips. Fries equals fries for Liam. Yeah, that is right. As McGriddle Juice says, hey, we don't call it a McGriddle over here, but no, McGriddles, they're nice. I have had one. It's basically the same as we've got over here. You just name it differently. And Anthony, I think Chapman has surgery tomorrow, as per reported from Alex Pavlovich. All right, thank you, Anthony. There's a drive. This one to centre field. This one is going to be caught by Drew Gilbert for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Tidwell with another great outing here. Good stuff from Blade. You know what I would say? They are starting to hit the ball a little bit harder. 72 pitches. Great outing so far. Ty, you want to be at 75, right? After 5. He's at 73, I believe. Pretty good stuff. As Tidwell looks amazing. I'd hope we stretch him 7. I think there's not a chance he goes 7 innings. 6 at best. As the Brewers, they are beating the Padres after 5. And Pickle in a pouch. I don't like pickles, Fat Frog. I would say, this is where you guys are going to hate me. CB probably hates me. Not a pickles fan. I like cucumber. I like that stuff. In terms of pickles, no. As Fat Frog, okay, regular French fries then. Yeah, that's it. As Zim says, steak fries, chips, although just thick cut fries of chips, and then small thin cut of fries. That's what we call them. But if you say chips in England, you would never get crisps. You never would. And Zim, who actually likes pickles? Pig and pickle, they're best in Corner Madeira. And CB, lol, you're good. All right, CB. CB, you got any bets on today's game as well, CB? And Anthony, get him through 6 and hope the bullpen and offense come through. Anthony, that's a big if. That's a big if. And Gravy, you need to try different burger places. McDonald's no good. Hey, I think Burger King's burgers are way better than McDonald's. But I know a lot of people think In-N-Out have got the best burgers. I also know, what's that one called? I know Zim likes it. What's it called? It's a restaurant. And I've always mistaken the name for something else. Or not a restaurant, but a fast food chain. I can't remember the name. Chick-fil-A. I tried Chick-fil-A. I was actually disappointed in Chick-fil-A, to be honest, when I had it. I just thought there weren't much food. It was nice, but there weren't much food. And Five Guys, they've got Five Guys in the UK, Gravy. And do I like Larry Kruger? Fat Frog, you know what? 2 years ago, this is going to show how sad I am, but 2 years ago, I was in his top 0.1% of watches. So that's how much I used to watch Larry Kruger. Still like him, still watch him, not in the off-season anymore. And Iron Brew, no, I'm a Coke guy all the way. Coke Zero, though. Here is Grant McRae leading off the inning. Of course, he struck out his first time up as he pitched from Wesneski will be low, and the count is 1-0. And Rob Wendy's, not the one I was thinking of, but Wendy's is pretty good. And Raising Cane's, I think, is the one I was thinking. As I like In-N-Out, best burger, Cane's is best fast food overall. Chick-fil-A is the same, but don't give money to homophobic chain. My values, as he 1-0 pitches inside, and the count is 2-0. And Bob, do we play the Rockies this weekend? Bob, I had no idea we played the Rockies, but you're normally right. So let me double check just to confirm we are playing the Rockies, but I'm sure you are correct. What's a pop? What do you mean? We don't call a soda pop a pop or a soda pop. We do play the Rockies, Bob, at Oracle Park. And I just hit the over 9 in the Phillies game. Really, CB. You got any ones on this one? I've won a few already, but I'm on Giants team total over 3.5. CB, I wish you luck. They need to get going here. As the 2-1 pitches, a drive to right centre field, sorry. That ball's Karen Vash going back on the warning track. Will make the catch. We're out number 1. So allowed out there. And Ty, why is Turner Hill not up yet? 24 hit streak, and he's already on the 40-man. Also, why isn't Cox up? Ty, I completely agree. Maybe they just want... Well, I don't know. I've seen enough of Grant McRae. Either one of those... Exactly, Ty. Either one of those I would rather have. As Wilson, Michael Soroka is back and pitching well. Wilson, who is he on? Is he on the Diamondbacks? Who is Soroka on? The former, I believe he was a former Atlanta Brave. I could be wrong about that one. There's a close pitch called a very late. Come on, umpire. You cannot give that strike. It's pitch, and he just goes, strike. You can't be that delayed. And Darlington didn't like the catcher's eyes on McRae. Yeah, is there's this one off the end of the bat to the first baseman Walker. Walker will flip it over to Wesneski for out number 2. So 2 outs, and Zim. We need to bring up Hill, Harbour, Cox, and Barracoto for Cox, McRae, Kennedy, and the new random. Hey, I would not bring up anybody that's not on the 40-man, but if you are on the 40-man, then I would bring them up because they will not be going on strike at all next year. It's Ty. We'll see how far that hit streak goes. As Zim, pop soda is just soda. We don't call it a soda at all. That is not what we call it. We don't call it a soda. We call it soft drink. That's what we call it. As he pitched to Lee is outside, and the count is 1-0. And Scott, Phillies win. That was weird, apparently. The majority of our bullpen was unavailable. Hey, that means it's a great win, though, Scott. You won on a game when you didn't have a bullpen. Pretty good stuff. As I'm guessing Aaronola went as well. As Lee hits a high fly ball to right field. This ball's carrying. If it's fair, it's gone. That ball is a fair ball. Home run, Jung-Hoo Lee. And the Giants go up 2-1. Lost that one. Could not see where that went, but the foghorns went pumping, and Lee's pumping his arms round the bases as this 2-1 Giants, they take the lead. And hey, you know what? This is actually an entertaining game. The boom boom counter gets closer. It will go to 98. Giants 2-1. And for the first time in a few games, it's time for boom boom baseball. As Ron, good evening. My card just lost another close one. Hey, I'm sorry about your Cardinals. Play the song. And Ron, good to see you in the chat.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom boom baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
So it is 2-1 Giants. So let's update the boom boom counter. As hey, CB, Dodgers were huge favourites, and they're currently losing to the Royals. I tell you what, CB, they are just struggling heavily right now, the Dodgers. The one game they should have won as well, they didn't. And it's Andrew, boom boom baseball. Andrew, what's up? How are you? How's your Monday going? Hey, you know what would be amazing is when we can get this song, like when it actually means something, you know? If the Giants make the playoffs, that'd be sick. As round of applause. And I tell you what, Anthony, Soroka, yeah, it is the Diamondbacks. There's a pitch outside, and the count's even at 2-2. So that's nice. As demolished from Jung-Hoo Lee's. And what animal do we have the most in the UK? I would say squirrel, pigeons, rabbits, foxes. They're the most common animals. As the 1-2 pitch to Adamas is fouled off. The count's 1-2. And I'll tell you what, Fat Frog, let me, we do call it a soft drink. I know it's crazy. And I saw one more question as well. I thought from you, but I can't see it. You guys have raccoons, skunks, sharks, whales. We have no sharks, no whales. Do you have raccoons? Do you have skunks? But they're not that common. As the 1-2 pitch to Adamas, that one was a hanging changeup down the middle. Adamas, though, could only foul it out of play, and the count will remain 1-2. And Zim, Liam, do the Korean call. I can't do the Korean call. That'd be too bad doing the Korean call because I don't even know Korean. So I'd just be going, home run, home run. That's as much as you'll get. And Anthony, Lee makes that for his errand, double play. He does, Anthony. Is that one? I didn't even think that was going to be a home run off the bat. So I'm crazy. As how about a posium? I don't even. You mean a possum? Maybe. As the 1-2 pitch there is outside, and the count's even at 2-2. And dilated. Why no eye black? Dilated. I haven't got the eye black with me. Unless you're saying Jung-Hoo Lee's not wearing eye black. I don't have eye black with me where I am. And Zim, do the Mandarin call then, since you speak Mandarin. Well, yeah, you know, ni hao. As there's a high fly ball to right field. This one should be playable for the first baseman Walker. No, it's going to be the second baseman Altuve to make the catch to end the inning. We go to the top of the 6th. The Giants take the lead on a Jung-Hoo Lee home run. 2-1 here. And hey, you know what? I still need to do the Bye Bye Baby song for when the Giants hit the home run at the end of the inning. For now, I've got to play the Boom Boom song again, but hit it one more time. That count has gone to 98.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom boom baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
As Fat Frog, British man, I know the outlets are for from Americans. As British man, you have deers, cats, dogs. I mean, yeah, we have a lot of deers. Deers very common. We do have cats and dogs, of course. I mean, I think most places have cats and dogs. I mean, I've got a dog. I used to have a cat growing up. So I've got all of those. And dilated man, now this is a game worth attending. Dilated. I'm actually having a ton of fun. I just am. I think the chat seems really good today as well. I'm liking the questions you guys are asking. Different outlets are in England. Fat Frog, I don't even know what you're asking me. But hey, I don't even know I don't know what you're going on about. And Bob, is the substation why Kyle Shanahan crashed? Bob, definitely not. But that is a funny joke. And Ty Jung Lee is the GOAT. You know what's funny? We were all shitting on Jung Lee earlier, and now we're calling him the GOAT. And Wilson, if the Dodgers get swept by the Royals, that would be embarrassing. They're not the Giants. You can't get swept by the Royals. Come on, LA. That would be pretty bad. As let's see, can the Giants get a shutdown inning? Well, Ty, you weren't in. I know, Ty, you weren't in here. But after he made that error, well, not an error, but after he dropped that ball, they were like, and hit into the double play. They were going, come on, Jung Lee. Want him to opt out the contract. I did say that as well. Now, I do like Jung Lee. He's entertaining. I don't think he's worth what he's being paid. We'll see, though. As Ty, man, I love making graphics. Ty, that's great. Hey, I don't know if you're interested. I don't know what you're going to do as a career. But if you're going to become a graphic designer, that'd be pretty cool. And Dilated, we've had 2 recent shutouts post to the trade, so a bit demoralised to attend. I know, Dilated. I completely get that. CB, Royals team over, total of over 2.5 just hit. All right, CB, keep it going. Hey, I know why you call your name Over Under, because you're on the Over Under. It's like crazy. And Fat Frog, okay, you plug. Oh, all right. You mean a power outlet? That's what. If you said power outlet, I would have got you. Yeah. Yeah. Ours is got 3. It points out like that. That's what ours is. Yours is just more 2. Ours is a 3. So that's the power outlet. And there's a called strike, and then followed by a ball, and the count is even at 1-1. And Anthony, Jack Caglione hit a 2-run home run off a scooball. Jack Caglione is he's good. I tell you what, he was slow starter after getting called up, but my God, this past few months he's been great. And Rob, my fantasy football team name is really Rob. Well, hopefully that doesn't bring upon any injuries for you. As there's a weak ground ball. This one to the shortstop of Adamas. Adamas spins. He throws it in the dirt. Devers, he scoops it. What an out. Oh, what a play from Willie Adamas and Devers on both ends. A rare good play there from Adamas. And Devers with a brilliant scoop as he just keeps his foot on the bag. What a nice out there for out number 1. And the defense is helping Blade Tidwell out here. Beautiful. And Wilson, D-backs at Bird. I can't see Ethan's comment, Wilson. And Fat Frog, you doing fantasy football research lately? Fat Frog, I get back. I'll be back at home on Thursday, so that's when I'll start doing all of that stuff. Here I've just been, enjoying myself, relaxing, just listening to music, talking with family while I've been away. And Zeze play a ball low to Jordan Alvarez, and the count's 1-0. Jordan, he's 1 for 2 today, the DH for the Astros. He's an interesting guy on the trade block. I mean, I would love the Giants to sign him. I don't think they ever would, but hey, he would look nice in a Giants uniform. As that pitch is outside, and the count is 2-0. And what drink do I like? Pina colada is my favourite drink. And Fat Frog, you in England still? No, I'm in Las Maldivas right now, Fat Frog. And Bob, nice play. That's why we have a Willie. Normally Willie Adamas doesn't make nice plays, but he did there. As Ty, Scooble sucks. Yeah. Now he's a Dodger. He goes from the best pitcher to sucks. There's a drive to right field. That one is going to be a base hit for Jordan Alvarez, his second hit of the game. Oh my God, 118.5 off the bat. Are you freaking kidding me? That's one of the hardest hit balls I've seen all year against the Giants. Maybe the hardest hit ball. 118.5. Jesus Christ, this dude is special. Oh my God. 115.5. And Wilson, Bird on the Rock, wanted to know what team you're seeing the Giants play. Sorry, Bird on the Rock. I didn't see that message. I apologize. Thank you, Wilson, for answering that. Yeah, Bird on the Rock, the Diamondbacks. And Gravy, no superstar with options is going to sign with the Giants. Probably right. Although, maybe in the future, Gravy, when they're young, up and coming, maybe they will be more appealing. There is a ball outside, and the count is 1-1. But no, they're nowhere near at that point right now. And Anthony does probably regret not keeping him. I doubt the Dodgers regret much, really, Anthony. They're not really the team that regrets, are they? As the 1-1 pitch here is going to be outside, and the count is 2-1. So, Paredes, he's 1 for 2. Blade Tidwell looking to get through 6 innings. We'll see if he can do it. As the pitch here is going to be the 2-1 pitch is a foul ball out of play, and the count will remain. The count will go to 2-2, sorry. And Bob, Dodgers score a tiny double. All right, Bob. So the Dodgers, they've scored against the Royals. 3-2 or 3-1, Bob. And no, Scooble doesn't suck, but as a Giants fan, we like to say that. So 2-2 count. Blade Tidwell, he's at 86 pitches right now. He's in the wind-up. He fires the pitch. It is a sweeper down and outside, and the count will go full. We'll see if they send Jordan Alvarez or they try and do a hit and run. And Fat Frog, drink you never heard. It's blue. WKD. I thought you were asking what's my favorite drink. I did not realize WKD is an actual drink. As there's a ball outside, and that'll be a walk. And Tony, get Tidwell out of the game now. He's lost it, I'm afraid. And Rob Blade is a different name for a person. I know. I tell you what. There's no pitching change here. Just a mound visit. Well, what are they doing? I would have absolutely done a pitching change if I were the Giants. As it's vodka. I've never had that, but I feel like I would like it, Fat Frog. But no, Rob. Hey, you know what? One of my favorite celebrations is the sword. You know, when you get a batter to be in that check swing, but he goes around and you sword him. Blade, you know what? It's a pretty fun name for a sword. Diamondbacks, they're crushing the Rockies 7-0. It says JT Brubaker. Brubaker, surprised he didn't get traded at the trade deadline. Is Anthony, no one ready in the pen yet? Anthony, why have they not got people warming up in the pen before the inning? That does not make sense to me. I feel like you've got to have people warming up, but no. So, runner at first. So, runners at first and second. 1 out. Alvarez at second. Paredes at first. Here's Jose Altuve. I got a bad feeling about this. Altuve will swing at that sweeper, and the count is 0-1 as he misses. Good sweeper there. And Bud on the Rock, I think the Diamondbacks are 8-1 against the Giants this year. Bud on the Rock, I know. I hate the Diamondbacks. Hopefully by then, the Giants, they're so bad that there's no pressure, and then they just find a way to win. As there is a foul ball on another sweeper, and the count is 0-2. Now, I know Altuve is very good on that high fastball. I would try and go with a pitch inside to him. We'll see if the Giants try and do that. I'll be happy with 1 win, Bud on the Rock. Last time I went, I was 2-4. 2-2 will be just fine for me, as Altuve fouls that one off, and the count is remaining 0-2. Too many sweepers in a row. I don't like it. He keeps going sweeper, sweeper, sweeper. Eventually, Altuve is going to either hit one, or you're going to hang one down the middle. And if you hang one down the middle, that ball will be high and handsome and a home run. So, please, no more sweepers. Mix it up a little bit. 0-2 pitch to Altuve is going to be another sweeper. This one misses. The count is 1-2. Seriously, Tidwell's annoying me now. I don't know about you guys, but Tidwell's annoying me. Mix it up a little bit. Bird on the Rock, I do have a glove, Bird on the Rock, so I will be bringing the glove. As the 1-2 pitch to Altuve is going to be, this time a curveball. All right, that was inside for a ball. The count's 2-2. As Wilson says, hit the like. I appreciate it, Wilson. Yes, do hit that like and subscribe if you've not already. I believe we passed 20 likes, so let's try and get to 30 likes. As Rob, you lucky you get to sit in Lou's seats. Rob, absolutely. Shout out to Lou. That's so nice of him. There's a cool strike free on the outside corner, but Jose Altuve will challenge it, and for good reason, because that definitely was a ball. And the count will be 3-2 instead of 2-3. And Pizza, good morning to you, Pizza. Well, it's not morning where you are. How are you, Pizza? You've arrived again. And no, Rob, I'm going to be vlogging the experience, so that should be quite good. If you'd like to see where we'll be sitting, if you'd like to see what I get to, I'll also be vlogging the plane journey as well. So hopefully you guys, well, I don't know if you guys want to see that, but hey, I'll upload that as a vlog. And Anthony says, nope, that certainly was not a strike. So, Giants could have caught a break if there's no OBS. They don't catch a break, as there is a fastball right down the middle foul out of play, and the count will remain 3-2. This certainly feels like it's going to be a bases-loaded situation. As Pizza, in an hour, it's going to be the morning. Pizza, well, there we go. I mean, for me, it's 9 o'clock. For me, I'm actually really energized, for me. As the 3-2 pitch, 2-2 they will be. Check swing, did he go? He looked like he went to me. Yes, he did, says the umpire, on a ball way outside. The sweeper got him. As he tried to go to first base like, hey, I didn't swing. Altuve's annoyed. Good call from the umpire. Good pitch from Tidwell. There we go. 2 outs then. Huge check swing there. That ball wasn't even close. And Bird on the Rock, how long is the flight? 12 hours, Bird on the Rock. As yes, he did go around. Good call there. But the Giants then, they catch a break. As Tony Martello comes out, he says, Blade, your day is done. And hey, well done for Blade Tidwell. 5 2/3 innings. He leaves in line for the win. He is responsible for runners at first and second. As Ron, I appreciate it. Ron, what happened with your Cardinals? Did the bullpen blow it? And also, Ron, hey, how are you? Hopefully you had a good Monday. And Wilson with the round of applause. Yes, for Ron. And, for Blade Tidwell, sorry. As Pete said, do I like this umpire? I think this umpire's crap. As Scott, the flight is direct to SFO. Yeah. Scott, one thing with me is my biggest fear is planes. I couldn't think of anything worse than doing like multiple flights just to get to one place. You know what? If it's significantly cheaper, I would do it. But no, I'm terrified of takeoff. So that getting where I am now, we've had to do 4 flights, which is just awful. Every takeoff, I'm sitting there going, God. I'm going. I hope I don't have to watch the Giants. I'm joking, but no. I tell you what, direct 12 hours. Economy class. There we go. And Scott, that's my favorite part, lol. Scott, there you go. I mean, certain people like different things. I'm not a big fan of flying, really, but I am getting better the older I get. And Rob, did you get your hotel reservation? Rob, no. To be honest, I haven't done that. I was waiting to get back from here before I book it, which is probably lazy on my part, really, Rob. But it's fine. I got a couple of places in mind, Rob, that I've looked at the prices and they've stayed the same prices. So I'll have a book. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just me going, so I only need 1 room. And Pizza, how about when you come back, same amount of flights? When I come back, it is 2 flights. But on the way, it's 1 flight. But I'm stopping off in Texas, and then I'm going to London from Texas. But that was $350 cheaper, so I had to do it on the way back. Ron, I'm great. Our coach sucks, though. Really, I feel like that's how every team feels when they lose. Our coach sucks. And Wilson, definitely not. I haven't seen Chardol in a while. As, hey, Ty, Tidwell sword, exactly. And you know what? Blade sword, or Blade, Tidwell, it's quite cool. There's a swing and a miss on JT Brubaker's changeup from Tramwell. And the count is 0-1. And Ron almost came back in the 9th. Ron, the Cardinals, they still had a great year. Even if they don't make the playoffs, they still had a very good year. They weren't expected to do as well as they have been. The 0-1 pitch here is going to be a swing and a miss, and the count's 0-2. Another good changeup. Hey, Brubaker's actually a good pitcher. Wouldn't have thunk it. But no, definitely not. No thank you, Wilson. If Charlotte wants to meet up, yeah, but I tell you what. The other one, sleeping with him, that would be an experience. Me and Chardol in the same bed, I tell you. And Bob, did Dodgers pitch at 6? I don't know, Bob, about the Dodgers. There's a ball outside, and the count is 1-2. And Pizza, it's okay. My Yankees have been lacking lately. Yeah, the Red Sox, they're catching up, right? As Ron, Scott is a Phillies fan, so hey, commiserations, Ron. And Pizza, Ayo Liam, there's a ball low, and the count is even at 2-2. Hey, we'll see if the Red Sox finish above you, Pizza. Your Yankees have got to pick up the pace, as good batter back there to get the count to even for Tramwell. Tramwell, the left fielder for the Astros today. He's made a couple of nice catches. Brubaker, with his weird spiky hair at the back, his big beard on the front. The 2-2 pitch is going to be close call to ball, and the count will be full, and the runners will be on the move as we've got a massive pitch coming up. And Wilson, Caleb Killian's on the IL. And Scott, that game got really sketchy for Philly, Ron. Yep. Hey, I did hear as Giants, they are winning 2-1. This is a sketchy inning as the pitch is going to be low. Good take from Tramwell, and their bases are loaded. I believe for Cam Smith. God, this feels like a big, big inning. Brubaker is responsible for the runner at first. Tidwell is responsible for the runners at second and third. And this will bring up, it's not Cam Smith, it's Christian Walker, the former Arizona Diamondback. And I tell you what, I've had enough of Arizona Diamondback players, former or current. Scott, oblique strain, he may be done for the year. Oh my God, there was a hanging slider fouled down the middle. And the count is 0-1. Got away with that first pitch slider. Walker was ready for it, and he crushed that pitch. And say, we are 4 likes away from 30. If we can get there, that would be amazing. As the 0-1 pitch to Walker is going to be Brubaker fires in the dirt, low. Good stop there by Kavanagh. And the count is even at 1-1. And Wilson, geez, that's awful timing, Scott. It's Ty, you'll be back. All right, Ty. Hey, hopefully there's no graphics while you're gone for the Astros. Although I don't know if you make graphics for the Astros. As Ron, should be a good game tomorrow. Ron, who's it between? And Pizza Royal beating Dodgers 3-2. Scooble 66 pitches. It's never mind. And Scott, I'm thinking we may be better off without him, lol. Maybe Scott. As Ty's chilling. And Pizza, why are the Mets on fire? As there's a check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And a ball in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Brubaker, a nasty sinker there. I mean, that was a weird grip. And, hey, no stream tomorrow, Wilson. That is correct, as I will be flying, as that ball's fouled out of play. And the count is 1-2. I will say, should be okay for Wednesday's game. I am scheduled to get back in about an hour to an hour and 45 minutes. Back home, that is, before the game. So I should be live. If I have any issues on Wednesday, I will just, I'll put it in the chat of the live stream when I set that up. And keep you guys updated. But I should be good for Wednesday. As the 1-2 pitch here to Walker is going to be Brubaker in the windup. He fires. It is in the dirt. And the count is even at 2-2. Big at-bat here for the Giants and for the Astros, who are in first place. And Anthony, change up on the hands. Ballsy. Yeah. Well, I don't think that's where he was meant to throw it. As the 2-2 pitch will be low, and the count is full at 3-2. Right, well, here we go then. Bases loaded, 3-2, full count. Runners will be on the move. Massive pitch. You don't want to walk in the go-ahead run. Blade Tidwell looks like he's going to be sick. He really does not want this run to be given up. Blade Tidwell looks sick in the Giants' dugout. Come on, Brubaker. The pitch, it is a ground ball. This one to the third baseman, Koss. Koss will fire it over to Devers. Devers will get the ball. Blade Tidwell's fired up. Brubaker gets the job done. That means Tidwell's day is over, giving up only 1 run. The Giants have a 2-1 lead. I like seeing this. Blade Tidwell's pumped. Rightfully so. Well done, JT Brubaker. Way to pick up a teammate as we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Giants, they are winning 2-1. Pizza, if anything, would you start the stream later or not stream at all? If anything pops up, I just would delay the time of the stream. I would still be live if I can make it for the end of the game. So, Pizza, that would be what I go for there. As, hey, Brubaker saves it. In line for the win. Tidwell the ace. And scary times. Hey, but you know what? We got through it. As, Ron, what's the matchup, or Scott, what's the matchup to tomorrow? I didn't see that. It's dilated. I love Tidwell's. So did I, dilated. It made me smile. I love that reaction as well. And dilated, that's inspired. Exactly. You know what? And that's the thing with this team. I want to watch the young guys. I enjoy watching the young guys. Tidwell, young. They got him from the Tyler Rogers trade at the end of last year's deadline. Hey, I like him. I like his sweeper. That sweeper is a nasty pitch. Good to see that he's been so good today as well. It's Ty. You should get like a graphic that says like, yes, like, or way to go. because that was quite cool. That moment, as the bases, actually, I need to change the bases aren't loaded. As Christopher Sanchez versus Palante. Hey, that is a good matchup, Scott. That should be a good game tomorrow. Hey, good luck to both of you, Ron and Scott. As Bob, what time are you supposed to be back on Wednesday? Because it's 12:45 Pacific. What time are you supposed to be back in England? Well, whatever the pitch is, it's on Wednesday. It's as you said, 12:45. I'm meant to be back at 7 UK time, so that would be 11, Bob, on that time on the West Coast. If there's flight delays, though, that changes everything. It's dilated. You got players like Arise on one-year contracts playing authentically. Exactly. That's the thing with one-year contracts. While I'm not for one-year contracts, the good thing about it is the player still has to play and get paid for his next contract. There is a pop-up from Eldridge to left field. This one, Tramwell should catch it as he is going to go back after going in to make the catch for out number 1. Burn the Rock. The Blade was slicing and dicing. He was chopping up tomatoes and he was chopping up the Astros lineup as dilated. And players like Adamas, friends with the opposing teams, and making errors. Yeah, players like Chapman, Adamas, Devers, when you got that money, you got that big contract, the pressure goes off completely. You can relax. You kind of sit back. Hey, it's not always good as here is Devers then. Devers is over 1 today with a walk in the 4th. And Nathan Eovaldi to the IL. Wilson, that's a big injury. The Rangers, they're trying to chase the Astros there. So that's a pretty big injury as that ball is low and the count is 1-0. And Scott, yes, dilated, not a fan. I agree. Like Trey Turner, his contract is awful. Schwarber, he goes on those smaller deals. So Schwarber's a little bit better. As he want to pitch to Devers will be high. And the count is even at 1-1. I tell you, this umpire, he scares me. I never trust what he's actually going to do. So he definitely does scare me. As the 2-0 pitch to Rafi Devers will be a wild swing there on a sweeper at 77 miles an hour. And it's a 2-1 count. Wesneski still in the game, by the way, for the Astros. He is at 65 pitches. So not many pitches at all. Could do a complete game and giving up 2 runs as well. 2-1 count then to, come on, Devers. I feel like a Devers bomb is about to happen. Give us a burger bomb. There is a high fly ball to centre field, but it won't be deep enough as the centre fielder Varsho will be under it to make the catch for out number 2. So 2 down. If you're going to hit that like and subscribe button, everybody, as well, we are 4 likes away from 30. If we could get there, that would be amazing. It does help out the channel. Although, I will say, you only have to like if you do like the live streams. If you hate it, then feel free to leave a dislike. That's fine. If you find it weird, a British guy commentating. As here is Basabe. And Wilson, how about the Devers single? That should have been a double yesterday. Wilson, well, Devers running on a pop-up. He'd never do that in a big contract, would he? I don't know if he would do that. I don't know if he wasn't paid if he'd do that either, though, Wilson. So 1-0 pitch to Basabe from Wesneski will be a cool strike on the inside corner. And the count is 1-1. They're just showing the reaction there of Blade Tidwell, and he was pumped. And Ty, Tidwell post is out. All right, Ty. I'll repost that one as well, Ty. Thank you for letting me know. Hey, Blade Tidwell. I like Blade Tidwell. I like his demeanour. I like his presence. The 1-1 pitch to Basabe is a ground ball. This one back to the pitcher, who Wesneski, well, actually, I thought he was going to step on the bag himself. Instead, he fires it and flips it to Walker. No runs come across. We go to the top of the 7th. It's 2-1 Giants. As Anthony, hey, bro. What's up, Anthony? How are you doing? Hope you're having a great Monday, Anthony. Hey, good game you've just checked into, Anthony. I don't know how much you've watched of the game, but no, really entertaining game. Blade Tidwell was excellent. He went 5 2/3 innings, giving up 1 run. And his sweeper was nasty today. Really good to see. Lee was great as well. Zim, 30 likes. Hey, shout out to you guys for the 30 likes. As Anthony, I bet the under 8.5 in this one. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We've got CB, who got the over on the Giants of 3.5. Anthony's got the under. I tell you what, you're an Astros fan. Our offense is terrible. Anthony, fair enough. You know what? And the Giants' offense is terrible as well. I don't know how much you know about the Giants, but the Giants' offense, Anthony. But no, the Giants' offense is terrible as well. So maybe that was easy money there. But also, Anthony, I would say, first of all, whereabouts are you listening from? And also, hey, good luck the rest of the season to the Astros. Absolutely. And Scott, I posted the Tidwell blooper. Scott, I'll check it out right now. I'll have a look right now at the Camino Tidwell blooper. Thanks, Scott, for that. As Bob, time for the Eric Miller tribute. That's at the end of the 7th. As yes, I am watching it right now on the phone. As oh my God, I missed it. Let me have a look at this replay. Also, it just looks weird, Camino Tidwell in a uniform. But no, Anthony, that's what I was going to say as well. Your name, you share a name with an Astros player. I believe Paul Lambert is a starting pitcher on the Astros. Could be wrong about that one, but that's what I was thinking. My God, what is Camino Tidwell doing? In a 10-1 game as well. He's fallen bad. He's pitching now in a 10-1 blowout. Oh my God. Right in, that was embarrassing. As there's a ground ball, this one to Basabe. Basabe will fire it over to Devers, and that'll be a 1-pitch, 1-out to start the top of the 7th. Varsho goes down. As, come on, NBC Sports Bay Area. Your recaps are taking too long. 2-1, both teams with 4 hits. As, Scott, seriously, he is, God. I'm happy he's off the Giants. As there's Jung-Hoo Lee, they're showing in right field. Lee, he hit a home run. That's got the Giants up 2-1. As there is going to be a close pitch outside. And the count is called a strike. And it's 0-1. And Wilson said, good call, Anthony. Zim says, tribute at the end. And hit hard game farm. Astros are atrocious. Hit hard game farm. Let us know who you support. Maybe you're a Rangers fan, let me know. Or maybe you're a Yankees fan that hates the Astros. Let us know, Hit Hard Game Farm. I also thought I saw the message say something crazy, which is why you deleted it. But no, let us know who you support. There's a drive to left field. That ball's carrying. That ball is going to tie the game as Cam Smith goes deep. He's tied it at 2. And the Astros then, they are back level. Cam Smith with his 16th of the year. We are tied just like that. 114 miles an hour off the bat as he touches the nothing like it bases and hit hard game farm. Rangers fan lol, but you want the Astros to win. Well, if you want them to win, then you get a home run there to make it 2-2. As God damn it, Blade Tidwell then won't get the win as finally Astros. And Scott, like you said before, I don't think it was his fault, but it's one of the worst throws over I've ever seen. I know. And now we're going to get a pitcher change as JT Brubaker's day is done. So he's still in line. Well, he won't be in line for the win. Cam Smith ties it. Damn it. And Anthony, Cam Homer. And yes, a Cam Homer. And, well, that one makes the under a little bit closer, but the over a little bit closer. But the under should still be fine. As Sam Henches is coming in the game for the Giants. He trots his way out to the mound. Still, you've got to change those trousers as well. Bloody see-through trousers where you can see the shirt tucked in. Got to change that. As Anthony, batting practice curveball from Brubaker. BP curveball, yeah. Well, it's annoying because he got out of the jam last inning. You thought he could get out of it again here. Well, not get out of the jam, but get through here. Guess not. The bullpen, already given up a run. Giants bullpen sucks. So, Anthony, Giants terrible. You already know, Anthony, the Giants terrible. Absolutely. It's Cam hit a home run. But no, welcome, Anthony, and hit hard game farm. Welcome, Jolly Good Takes. All baseball fans are welcome. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. And the Astros haven't been scoring on anyone. Anthony, if there's any team they can score on, maybe you say the Rockies, but this one is one of them. And the good news is the Astros bullpen sucks too. Oh, really? Did not know. I would not have been able to tell you that. Obviously, they don't have Josh Hader. I don't think Brian Abreu's been as good this year. But is he your closer? Who's your closer, Anthony? And hit hard game farm. Thumbs up. Hey, I appreciate it. Hit hard game farm. And Anthony, Sam Hench is looking for another L. Yeah, the Giants looking for another L here. They're 20 games under. It's Goobert town. What's up, Goobert? What do you miss? Well, you just missed a game-time home run from Cam Smith off of Brubaker. Before that, it was really good. Blade Tidwell was great. Jung-Hoo Lee hit a home run. All things were good and happy in Giants land until that home run just now. And now Sam Henches is in the game. He is 1-4 with a 2.7 ERA. And Anthony, Hader and Abreu, I think Hader is still there, all right. I know he started the season off injured. And Gubert Town, I hope you had a great day at work as well. And it's the guys leading up to those two who give up a lot of homers. We'll see then if the Giants can take advantage. There's a cool strike on the inside corner. And the count is 0-1 to Vasquez. Dilated, I'm just glad it wasn't Dom Smith. Or Lamont Wade Jr. Dilated. And Gubert, I get paid to not watch the Giants. Tell you what, that's very easy as well. As Bird on the Rock, Okut, Forever, Giant, and Dilated. I'm just glad it, 26 innings, 20 walks, but 30 strikeouts. Interesting stats. 20 walks in 26 innings is insane. As, hey, Hit Hard Game Farm as well. Where are you listening from as well? Always interested, as the 1-run pitch there is a cool strike on the outside corner. The count is 1-2. I was looking into the stats of where everyone was watching from. USA, Canada, Mexico, Dominican Republic, and Japan are the top 5. But we've had places like the Philippines, Taiwan, I'm trying to think, Nicaragua. We've had loads of cool places, which has been amazing to see. I don't know how people watch it if they don't speak English as well. It's Dilated. For a reliever, I don't know how the front office tolerates that. They shouldn't, as there's a pop-up from Vasquez. This one to foul territory and first base side. Devers will make the catch for out number 2. So 2 down. And Dilated, your mother's from Nicaragua. There you go. I know you Americans pronounce it slightly different to us British, but pretty cool. There we go, Dilated. Did not know that. I feel like you might have said that before, but I can't remember. So there we go. Hey, thanks for reminding me or telling me for the first time. As here is Jeremy Pena. Pena, he's 0 for 3 today, but 294, a 354 on base. Henches will fire the pitch. It is a called strike on the inside corner, and the count will be 0-1. And you did not dilate it. All right. And Bob, who is the due up for the Giants? Who's due up for the Giants? There's a ball. The count is 2-1. And Guritown, Jung Hoo has more homers than Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No freaking way. I can't believe that. Jung Hoo Lee isn't even... That is crazy. As I'll get that for you, Bob, as that pitch is down and in. And the count will be 3-1 here to Jeremy Pena. On deck is Jordan Alvarez. Rather not walk to get to Jordan Alvarez. I believe it will be Gilbert, Kavanagh, and McRae due up, Bob. As the 2-1 pitch will be fouled out of play. The 3-1 pitch will be... 2-1 pitch will be fouled out of play. And the count will go to 2-2. And Dilated. Those hearts again. Fat Frog, I'm back. You like boxing? I tell you what, I enjoy boxing, but I wouldn't say I like it. I would watch it once a year, maybe. There's a ball inside, and the count's full at 3-2. Dilated. Liam, you'll be there on August 27th, you said. I'll look for tickets that date. All right, Dilated. That game, I am meeting up with some people on that game, but I can of course, come and see you for a little bit. Whatever works best for you, Dilated, as always. Do I like Eddie Hearn? Not really. I find him kind of annoying. And Wilson, do you still watch W2S? I don't watch him individually. Sometimes, every now and then I watch the Sidemen, but not individually. There is a swing and a miss from Pena. He goes down swinging for the 3rd time today. The Giants, though, they do give up the lead as we go to the bottom of the 7th. And Fat Frog WWE in Manchester City, January 22nd. Hey, I tell you what, I have been to a WWE event. As Bird on the Rock drew up the big floppers. And Pizza, who are you going to go with? I'm going by myself. I'm traveling alone to San Francisco. I am meeting up with people every day, so that should be all good. But no, I'm traveling myself. As hey, I forgot to do it yesterday. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. It's a tie game at 2. Scott, it's just a British YouTuber, Scott. Play the 7th inning stretch song. because we are back for the bottom of the 7th. Drew Gilbert is facing Wesneski still, as that pitch is high, and the count is 1-0. Wesneski still at only 70 pitches, so this game could be in the game for the full duration. We'll see. It's dilated. Asif Zim, I don't know if Zim's in the chat, but I am going with Zim on the Friday game. And Dilated says, oh, Wilson, I don't know if you're around Oracle Park. There is a high fly ball to right field. That ball is carrying. That ball is going to be out of here. Home run, Drew Gilbert. He goes deep to put the Giants at 3-2. That's what we're talking about. Ty, get that graphic ready. 3-2 Giants. Gilbert goes deep. Giants up 3-2. And hey, it's time for some boom, boom baseball just like that. Out of the bottom of the 7th, the Chili Goober. There we go, baby. Play a song.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
So, it's 3-2 Giants. Hey, we are 1 home run away from 100 on the boom, boom counter as well. Who's going to hit that? As Anthony. Damn, the Astros suck. Well, Anthony, you guys are still first, though. I'd much rather be you than the Giants this season, as that is a ball outside and the count's 2-0. And Goober, known strugglers, Lee and Gilbert. Well, they're known sluggers, sorry. Lee and Gilbert. Well, they ain't bloody struggling today to hit home runs. They've both gone deep as a Chile, British man, boom, boom, baseball again, back in the lead. Back in black. I don't know why I did that, but there you go. Back in the lead. So, yeah, 99 home runs. And British man, when you come into California, August 26th to August 31st. That's when I'll be in California. As Anthony, as there's a cool strike on the outside corner to Kavanagh, and the count's 2-1. The Astros are only first because the Mariners suck and the Rangers also suck. Anthony, though, didn't the Astros get off to a really slow start? So you guys have actually been quite good over the last few months. There's a foul ball from Kavanagh, and the count is even at 2-2. And Bob, we do go to Boston, Bob. That is correct. And Pizza, I have to stretch and hydrate. Right, I do have to stretch and hydrate. Sorry. There's a ball in the dirt, and the count is 3-2. Dilated. Should I get club seats? To which game, Dilated? On the Thursday game, the 27th, I'm going with Lou, Eric, Glenn. They've all got seats for me there. The 28th, we haven't booked anything yet. There's a pop-up. This one down the third base line. It is going to be caught by the third baseman. Their Paredes for out number 1. And Fat Frog, British, don't get out of Bay Area. It's hot in California. You're going to out. Hey, yeah, Fat Frog, I'm British and I'm really not good with heat. Like, really not good with heat. So, there we go. And Scott should have caught a connection at LaGuardia and caught some tennis in New York at the US Open. That would have been pretty fun. Zim, 28th, you're with me, Liam. You forgot. I didn't know if you actually officially booked tickets, Zim. I know you weren't in the chat just now, but Dilated wanted to go with us, so I didn't know if you officially booked tickets. As that pitch is outside, and the count is 1-0. And I've not seen Rudy. Rob, that's another movie I've got to watch. I may have, by the way, I may have seen Rudy. Don't remember the name of the film. I've watched a few films that I don't remember the name of it. Zim, you've already booked the tickets. Dilated, if you want to come and join us. Hey, or Saturday's game, Dilated. As the 2-0 pitch to Grant McRae will be fouled out of play. And the count is 2-1. No, I'm not going to say it's Zim's house. No, I'm going to be in a hotel. And Anthony, you'll see over this series, all the Astros have is Jordan and Pena. And Pena has been slumping. The majority of the rest of those guys go 0-4. Really, Anthony, what about Jose Altuve? Scott, if Alcaraz is back, that would have been annoying because I love Carlos Alcaraz. So 3-1 count here to Grant McRae or Grant McKay. Giants, they are up 3-2. And Fat Frog Liam, I would say stay with me, but it's hot as hell where I am. No AC, just ceiling fans. I tell you what, I am used to no AC. There's a ground ball to the first baseman, Walker. Walker will flip it over to Wesneski, and that'll be out number 2. Altuve needs to retire. Really. There we go. As that explains a lot. As Rudy is a player from Notre Dame, and Rob says Gilbert reminds him of Rudy. There we go. Let me have a look here. I'll tell you what. I actually have seen Rudy. Now you guys say it. Exactly, I actually have seen Rudy. There you go. That's Drew Gilbert there, the Chili Goober. Now I do recognise him. I must have watched it a long time ago. but I've definitely have seen that one. That's the thing with me. I'm not good with film names, but if I recognize, it's the same with songs. As the aerial pitch to Christian Koss is going to be a fly ball to right field. This one could land in there. Is it going to land in there? No, it's caught by a diving Cam Smith, who slides to make the catch. Beautiful play there. We go to the top of the 8th. It is 3-2 Giants. Gilbert went deep. And hey, I'll play the Boom Boom Baseball song. I'll also play the Eric Miller tribute song, and then we will be back for the top of the 8th inning as my history man bombard you with questions about British history. I'm not great with it, but I'll try my best, and you'll be complaining, Liam, really. And they should make a movie called Gilbert or Chili Goober. They should. Bird on the Rock. It'd be bloody long, and Gravy really is the player from Notre Dame. Yeah, I've got that one. And the Open starts August 31st. Hey, I'm looking forward to that. And Zim, if you're in the chat, Peter's got a question for you. As hey, anyway, play the song and then play the Eric Miller song, and then we will be back for the 8th inning.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Goodbye, I knew you well, Mr. Ball City. Enjoy yourself. Goodbye, enjoy Boston, and I'm lost in my memories with you. Goodbye, Eric Miller. Ball City is retired.
Oh, I don't know if I cut that short then. I got a bit carried away. Hopefully I didn't cut that one short, as we are ready for the top of the 8th inning. The Giants, they are winning 3-2. As, hey, I know some of you don't like it. I know some of you love it, so I apologize there. As dilated, Miller versus the Reds. That was probably one of my favorite moments of this whole season. Back when I actually thought, wins and losses were important. As Sam Henches will remain to face Jordan Alvarez is Fat Frog. It definitely ain't Justin Bieber. Is that pitch is down and low? You also said you'd find me annoying. As it sounds like Justin Bieber. Yeah, I just asked Justin Bieber to produce it, and I like it. Makes you cry. Really, his Juice Miller tribute is played out as it probably is. I feel like. If you want the song, I can send you the song individually if you want to keep hearing it and you can play it. As Zim, stop it, Zim. That's enough. As Bob, who I will be doing the Field of Dreams game. I believe that's between the Twins and the White Sox. As that pitch is low and the count is 2-1. Could be wrong about that one, but I think it's the Twins and the White Sox. As no pizza, I don't, but I go to a ton. Me and Liam coordinated yesterday. I bought tickets for us too. Yes. Dilated. If you want to go, email me as well if you want, and I can message you back. It says a high fly ball to left field off the bat of Alvarez. McRae will make the catch though for out number 1. So 1 down. And Zim, yes, Scott, that was for yesterday. And I was Twins versus Phillies. Sorry, Scott, I forgot about your Phillies. I knew it was the Twins. I couldn't remember the second team. So 1 out. Tony Martello, he's going to come and make a change. Hey, I like this. Management right now as. Dilated, exactly, yeah. Just stay in touch, of course. And I definitely try and meet as many people at the game as, Bob, it's Phillies versus Twins. There we go. It's Fat Frog. Bryce Harper is a douche bully. And Scott, yeah, whatever, lol. Scott, I think you know. As in comes the new pitcher for the Giants. Look like Dylan Smith. I didn't get a good glimpse there. Keaton Wynn, sorry. But definitely does not look like Dylan Smith. Keaton Wynn is coming into the game here for the Giants. Keaton Wynn this season, he's been up and down, but more down as of late. He's 2-2 with a 2.93 ERA. In 40 innings, he's allowed 33 strikeouts and a 1.18 whip. As Fat Frog, my friend said, did Eric Miller die? He definitely didn't die. His Giants tenure died. And Peter, I wish I could meet you, but I'm on the East Coast. Peter, you're all good. One day we'll meet. One day I'll be over at the East Coast. I may even be even going to New York for the Giants versus the 49ers. Don't know yet, but I may even be going to New York. So we'll see. Pizza, it's Fat Frog. British man, you're going to stream live in San Francisco. Probably not. Well, we'll see. I mean, I'll be at the games, so probably won't be live streaming the games if I'm at them. I'll be doing vlogs instead, Fat Frog. Although maybe I'll do a few live streams while I'm there of other teams. If I'm in my hotel room. Hopefully the internet's not too bad. As Juice, Eric Miller didn't die as much as he was set free. I mean, Juice, I was happy with the trade. And Fat Frog, Pizza Liam in the East Coast graphic speaking. That'd be crazy. Geographic, sorry, speaking. Hey, small world, really. I mean, right now I'm basically in India. And blog, you're going to write. Vlog, Fat Frog. Did I say blog? I meant vlog. As Keaton win then, yep, he is ready. Just 16 walks in 14 innings, which is what you like to see. Strikeouts a little bit low. His best pitch is a splitter, wearing number 6-7. And Bob, is that guy Mayer, the guy we got in the... Yep, it is Marcelo Mayer. Maya, I can't pronounce his name yet. I'll have to get good at that. As Fat Frog, Liam, what are you doing in India? Technically not India. I'm just south of India. But that's where I am, on a family vacation. And dilated, 5 hours left, come on. And gravy. 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st of August. The 26th and the 31st, I will be flying those days. As it's 1-0 here. 2 Paredes. And Pizza Marcelo Mayer. That's how I pronounce it. As the 1-0 pitch there is outside. It's 2-0. 2 Paredes. Come on, win. He's came out and started throwing balls. His Juice. The jury is out, Bob. The jury is out. You know what, Eric Miller? He had good stuff, good numbers. He was doing well. Didn't give up a run since June 12th. But also, I thought that's kind of lucky. So I am in the camp of I am happy. And Wilson, Liam, we want you to explain the War of the Roses. I don't even know the really War of the Roses, as there's a pop-up caught by Basabe for out number 2. Yeah, Wilson, I ain't good with the Wars of the Roses. I don't go out my way to look at history, to be honest. If I've learned about it in the past, but the War of the Roses, I feel like I did learn about it when I was very young, but I'm sorry, Wilson. And Ray, wild dedication to stream on family vacation. Ray, what's up? Welcome. I've not seen you before. Let us know where you're from and who you support. It's all good, Ray. I mean, normally they're at 4 a.m., right? As that pitch is low and in the dirt to Altuve, and counts 1-0. Are you already joking? Oh, all right. I didn't get that, Wilson, so thank you. But Ray, no, normally they're at 4 a.m., so I'm not... You know, I'm not disturbing anyone. I'm not missing out on time with the family, being on vacation. So it's all good. And you know what? It's an amazing community. I like talking to you guys. As there's a ground ball back to Keaton Win. Win bobbles it, then fires it, and they will get the out of Jose Altuve. And we will go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's Houston 2, Giants 3. Hey, let's see who closes it as well. Dylan Smith would be my guess, but let's get there first. Maybe we can score a few runs and make the gap a little bit bigger. As Fat Frog, Oscar Mayer winner. Liam, my previous question 2 comments ago. Is bad snakes don't go outside. There's definitely not bad snakes in England. Yeah, I don't think I've ever even seen a snake in England, apart from, you know, a house snake or one in a zoo. I don't think you don't really get wild snakes. I mean, actually, that's a lie. I have seen a snake one time, but they're like grass snakes. I mean, they're like this big. They're tiny snakes, really. And Gravy, does your family think you were nuts watching baseball at those hours? Yeah, but Gravy, my family thought I was nuts anyway, because they find me annoying because I talk so much baseball and American sports with them. So they're just happy I found people to talk to. As Ray grew up in San Francisco but lived in Chicago now, and aunt and uncle actually live in London too. There you go. That's pretty cool. But you live in Chicago. There you go. Sunny side Chicago. Tell me, Ray, bad reputation of Chicago over here. That it's very dangerous. All cities have their bad parts, but I think, Ray, that Chicago is one of the most underrated cities. Let us know if it is. As I've not seen Kevin in a while, but I know Kevin lives in Chicago as well. As Fat Frog, I'm talking about India, King Cobra. Oh, no, but Fat Frog, I'm technically not in India. There's no snakes in this country. There's spiders, there's a ton of mosquitoes. I don't know how well you can see that, but on my elbow, you can see that. I've got loads of bites like here and here, and here. I get bit a ton. But apart from that, there's nothing too... Well, actually, I tell a lie. In the water, there is stuff. I did get stung by a jellyfish the other day. So that weren't great. As you like cricket, yeah, Fat Frog, I love cricket. And pizza, there's water. Well, yeah, there are water. In the water, it's a different story. But on land, it's not too bad. They have birds, but they also have bats flying around. There's just bats flying around everywhere. It's quite cool. And Fat Frog, tell me about frogs loves mosquitoes. Hey, I wish there were frogs here. The mosquitoes are annoying. And yikes, wear long sleeves there. Andrew, you know what? The bites, they're fine. I mean, they itch a little bit, but it's fine. I couldn't wear long sleeves. I'd sweat to death, Andrew. There's a call strike to Jung-Hoo Lee, and the count is 0-1. And Pizza, take videos and put it on Pizza, I'll put some of the photos I've taken on Discord. As Anthony, I like the pitch clock and the fast-paced rules. I don't like 6:45 or 7:15 starts dragging until 10:30 or later. Now, and Anthony, over in the UK, that'd be going on till 6 or 7 in the morning, or even sometimes. I used to be at school. I remember this one Dodgers-Padres game. I was at school at 8:30, and it was still going on. There's a foul ball by Jung-Hoo Lee, and the count will remain 0-2. And Rob, do you think our brothers will take after you and like baseball? Or your brothers? No. The odd occasion, I've caught my brother watching baseball, but no. He won't stay up late like me. Not a chance. He just sticks to the NFL. Baseball's too boring for him. But he doesn't like cricket either. Whereas baseball and cricket, they're similar to me. As Lee is going to muscle this one out to left field for a base hit for the hooligan. And the Giants get the lead off runner on. Jung-Hoo Lee with the base hit. And sorry, spell check is stupid. Rob, you're all good. With Bob's messages, I have to try and translate to the best of my ability. As former Giants player, and Fat Frog, Liam, I thought the opposite of the word, world, it would be raining. No, Fat Frog, well, it does have wild storms, but it's like 90 degrees at the worst, and it does get very hot. And Pizza, Liam, I don't see any pictures. Pizza, I'll put them in after the stream. I don't want to lose my focus during the stream. So here's Willie Adamas. And Ray, Chicago is fantastic. As you pitch here to Adamas is going to be inside for a ball. The count is 1-0. Chicago is fantastic, especially in the summer. Definitely some areas where you should keep your head up like any other city, but always feels perfectly safe and incredible food bar scene. Ray, and also, I've got to say, I think the airport there is one of the nicest airports in America as well. As the 1-0 pitch there is high, the count's 2-0. We are getting a challenge from the Astros, both teams with 2 remaining. Could have seen some more challenges in today's game with the umpire. Let's see here. Looked high to me. The ABS system says, yep, that was a ball. And the count will be 2-0. And Fat Frog, Liam, you like cricket the game, and you have any sisters? Just 2 brothers. Well, 1 brother, 1 stepbrother. And Fat Frog, I like cricket the game. That's the game I played growing up the most. As Anthony, half former Giant Stephen Okert. Is that... Oh, that's who's in the game, sorry. Stephen Okert is the pitcher in the game, and Adamas crushes that one high to left field. This one will be in the park, though, as Varsho is going to make the catch. The runner is going to stay at... Oh, he's going to tag. Lee's going to tag to second, and the throw is going to be not in time. Lee then with some good base running there to get to second base on that out. So runner at second, 1 out here. Giants, big run if they can get this insurance run in. As yes, Okert, the former Giant, to be honest, I don't remember him pitching, so you guys got me on that one. As Wilson, come on, Giants, let's get one more. And Fat Frog, why don't you like crochet? Just never played it. No, I don't dislike it. As Ray, one of the busiest airports, don't totally agree on night. All right, Ray, okay. Busiest, nicest, they're totally different. I prefer quieter airports. I'm sure you're the same, Ray. As Fat Frog, the Houston trash cans. Well, I do remember that. This one's a fastball. I'm joking. And Anthony, I got really, Anthony. 0-1 pitch to Eldridge is a swing and miss, and the count is 0-2. And no, I've got to go to Chicago. What I want to do is I want to do one big road trip of the whole city. The whole country. I want to go from New York through Chicago, down to Texas, back up through California and Vegas. As there's a line drive to the first baseman, Walker, who catches it for out number 2 off Bryce Eldridge's bat. So 2 down. Then, through Vegas, then head towards San Diego, go to San Diego, up through LA to San Francisco, all the way up to Washington, and then end off in Alaska. Kind of what I've always wanted to do. As runner at second, 2 outs here. And Fat Anthony DeBay's trade. You mean Anthony Davis trade? I'm thinking. We'll see. And Wilson, crochet or croquet? Well, I think it's actually croquet, isn't it? I think that's what it's called. It's not Garrett Crochet. There's a called strike, and the count is 0-1. Getting my crochets mixed up. As Ray, obviously a Giants fan, but nothing like the vibes at Wrigley. You've got to hit a game there. Ray, that's what I kind of want to do as well. As the 0-1 pitch is going to be a pick-up attempt. Lee is at second safely. I would love to do 30 ballparks in baseball. Go to 30 games in 30 days. Don't know how possible, how expensive it would be, but I would love to try and do that. There's a foul ball off of Devers' bat, and the count is 0-2. And Ray, or read that one out. Fat Frog, Liam, have you tried In-N-Out? If not, can you please try it? Funny thing is, Fat Frog, I've been to In-N-Out, but I didn't have food because I wasn't very hungry. So the rest of my family ate, but I didn't eat because I weren't hungry. And what happened to Anthony Davis trade? I'll tell you what happened to the Anthony Davis trade. It didn't happen because the Warriors didn't sign LeBron James. It's a 1-2 count here to Rafi Devers. And do I like Zach Campbell? Yeah, I'll be honest, yeah. I just find catching baseballs, I find it fun. Maybe in real life it wouldn't be as fun, but I like Zach Campbell. I've got nothing against the dude. As that pitches outside, a slider, and the count is 2-2. As Pizza, 38 likes, really. Hey, if we can get 2 more likes, that'd be amazing. 40 is always like... If it gets to 40 likes, that's like a great stream. So shout out to you guys, as the 2-2 pitch to Rafi Devers here is going to be fired out of play, a high fastball, and the count will remain even at 2-2. And no, I don't know what you guys think about Zach Campbell. I'm never going to hate on someone for doing stuff. Yeah, you know what? Does he get a lot of baseballs? Yeah, he does, but it doesn't bother me. There's a 2-2 pitch here from Okut. At 15 pitches so far, the big lefty, he will fire the pitch. Devers will swing and miss to end the inning. He is not very happy with himself. He's actually staring him down like they got a bit of beef. We go to the top of the ninth. Due up is Tramwell, Walker, and Varsho. The Astros need 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead. Giants looking to close this game out here and win game 1 of this 3-game series. And Scott, come on, Gigantes. 3 more outs. 3 more outs to get. 3 more outs to get. To be honest, I don't even know why I did that. I got too much energy. It's 10 in the morning. I actually got a good night's sleep, which is rare for these late-night Giants games. And Wilson, Wrigley atmosphere is unmatched with its neighborhood feeling. No big parking lots, just local bars and people having a good time. I loved it. And Ray, I'm sure you like the song at the end when they sing as well. Go Cubs, go, go Cubs, go. Hey Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are gonna win today. Sure, that's all great as well. As Devil equals, dollar, juice, or dead money. Is that what that emoji means? Dead money? I've never actually known what that emoji means. I can't tell. It looks like a bone and a money symbol, or like a money flying. I can't tell. It looks like a money with wings. Don't even know what that emoji is. And I've seen a few people use it. And Scott, Juice, I'm sure he's spending that money wisely. I have no idea what you'd do with 300 million. Buy a house, private jet, live life. It's Ray, not a big Campbell fan yourself. That's fair enough. I mean, I will never hate someone that I've never met personally, unless they give me abuse online. But I don't hate Zach Campbell. I've got nothing against him. Juice says it's a stack of money with wings on it as it's flying away. I got you. I got you. I thought it looked like wings. I've always thought it was a bone, but as I look closer at it, it's actually got wings. So there you go, Juice. I'll know for next time. Bob, we haven't won yet, Bob. Easy tiger, Bob. We have not won yet. The game is not over, as we are just getting a slight delay here, as Dylan Smith's not happy with the mound. Bit uneven, not good enough. The ground staff here are coming out to make sure the mound is all good. And Scott, yes, pissing money away. Well, there we go. All right. Gotta go. You know what? I thought I'd have to ask because I do keep thinking, what is that emoji even? That's why you asked, right? If you don't know, you got to ask. Is hopefully Dylan Smith's okay. Don't like what I'm seeing from Dylan Smith. He's kind of shitting himself. He just dropped the ball there. Don't like how he wants a new mound after... What happened between innings? Why is every other pitcher not had an issue with the mound? I don't know. But there we go. As let's see. Let's hope. As he is in the windup, he's in some more practice pitches. Slight delay here. Again, due up for the Houston Astros will be Tramwell. We'll see if they go to the bench. As it stands, it'll be Tramwell, Walker, and Varsho. And Scott Alvarado does the same shit, lol. Really? Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. It just feels like you're taking longer. You're getting more nervous. Whether Dylan Smith is actually nervous, I don't know. I'm not nervous because if we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. Giants aren't going anywhere. And also, Giants, they would be in line for a top 5 pick, but they ain't getting a top 5 pick. They can't get a top 10 draft pick. So, all of it, the game, I just want to see good performances from players, from young players especially. Like Bryce Eldridge, Drew Gilbert, Grant McRae, Basabe, Blade Tidwell, Roop. They're the kind of players I hope do well. As Tramwell is going to stay and remain in the game. As Fat Frog says, British man. What Fat Frog? And Bob, will Christian McCaffrey be a Hall of Famer? Yeah, I think Christian McCaffrey will be a Hall of Famer. Bob, what about you, Bob? But I think he will be. As right, are we finally ready for the top of the 9th inning here? My God. Been the longest inning change ever. And Astro Monkey, what a great game it's been. Astro Monkey, what's up? Good to see you, Astro Monkey. It's been an actual enjoyable game today, I would say, as there is a a fly ball to left field. Gilbert is going to make their catch running in, and 1 pitch, 1 out, and there we go. Zim, I don't hate CMC. As oh my God, okay, the tarps off crowd are waving their tarps off, and of course they've got the name Drew Gilbert written over their chest. They've got the name Drew Gilbert on their chest. It's pretty funny. And Ray, do you follow college football at all? Ray? A little bit. So I'm a Gators fan now. Like I know Billy Napier. That pitch is low and the council want to know. I wouldn't say I'm anywhere as an expert on it like I am with baseball and like I am with NFL. But I do follow it a little bit. And Fat Frog, British man, you must watch Austin Powers ASAP. As there's a ball in the dirt and the count's 2-0 to Walker. The other thing I would say is, hey, my favourite jerseys are Ole Miss. I like Ole Miss's jerseys. A lot. I like their colour scheme. And Ray should be better now that Napier is gone. Yeah. I mean, he was awful. I still remember as a 2-0 pitch here to Walker is low and in the dirt and the count's 3-0. I was wearing my Gators hat on a plane. I must have been about 5 years old. Some guy came up to me and he was just like, oh, I'm a big Gators fan. He was American. We were flying to Florida. So cool. You know, you got a Gators hat. And there we go. YNW Wemby, the Raging Cajun, has the best jerseys. Hey, I tell you what, is there's a called strike and counts 3-1. I gotta check them out. I feel like that. No, it's not what I'm thinking actually. Let me check them out. It's Wilson. Liam hates you. Yeah, I don't like the Trojans. Yeah, I don't like the Trojans. There's a pitch low, and it's a 4-1 count there, a walk, and it's looking like trouble for the Giants. Well, not trouble, but it's getting a little bit dicey here for the Giants. As YNW, welcome to Jolly Good Takes, by the way. Hey, thanks for leaving a comment. Let me get these ones up because while I am a college fan, I'm not the best college fan there is. As there you go, Louisiana Raging Cajun. Well, that's a sauce. That's not what I want. I don't want a sauce. As Zim says. Liam used to say he's 26. I never said I was 26. Fat Frog, have I ever said I was 26? I don't know if I did say I was 26. As Pizza, we hit 40 likes. Shout out to you guys. And Astro Monkey, what? How can you hate? I don't hate college football. I just don't watch it as much because normally Saturdays for me are soccer days. As Dalton Varsho is the batter. Right, let me get this one up. I want to see these jerseys. As well, by the way, YNW or Wemby, let me know what's your favourite one, the home or away, as there's a ball low and the count is 0-1. Oh, Louisiana. I got you, Louisiana. Those jerseys then. Hey, they're pretty nice and smart, Louisiana jerseys. You YNW Wemby, you're from Louisiana? Just a guess. As Fat Frog, how many kits do I have? As that pitch is low and the count is even at 1-1. The Royals blew it. Did they really? God's sake. How many kits do I have? Baseball, I've just got Giants jerseys. NFL, I've got about 8 jerseys. Well, actually more than that, but probably about 11 or 12. I got 5 Niners ones, and then I got a lot of other players that I like. So there's a foul ball, and the count will be 1-2. And Fat Frog, you're feeling a little cheeky. And Astro, it's the best traditions, best rivalries, best fans, and it's got great football. I tell you, Astro, I wish I went to college in America. It's pretty good. The college in America. I love the crowds. Definitely the best atmosphere in all of America. There's a high fly ball. This one to right centre field. This one could be trouble. Gilbert going back on the warning track. Gilbert is going to make the catch. Wow. As the runner maybe should tag to second base. As Gilbert's throw is going to be, cut off. And the runner does not get to second. And it will be 2 outs. There's no... I have a lot of soccer kits as well, Fat Frog. I got Magnus Celebrini jersey. Brilliant play from Gilbert, who's made 2 outs here. And I tell you what, I did see someone say, when I'm doing a girlfriend reveal, Alexa's my girlfriend, so it's already been revealed. And Astro Monkey, no. Hey, who do you support? UC Berkeley football game. Is that right? UC Berkeley, or if that's how it's pronounced, don't know. And Scott, way too expensive, Liam, not worth it. That's what I mean, Scott. If I got offered a scholarship, then I would go. But the prices in America is way more than the prices in the UK. There's a cool strike on the inside corner to Cam Smith. Counts 0-1. Smith hit a home run the last time up. And Wemby, I'm actually from the Bay, but they have a all-red quarter zip. That is nice. Nice, okay. As there's a swing and a miss and the count's 0-2. Hey, as always, you know what? I just like random jerseys as well. Not really soccer jerseys as much, but random jerseys, I just like them, right? That's kind of how I like the Florida Gators, is I just like the orange and blue. So, that's why I like Ole Miss. Not that, I watch a lot of their games. I just like their jersey. So I always hope they do well. 0-2 pitch here to Cam Smith is going to be in the dirt. This one gets away from Kavanagh, and this is going to allow the runner to get in scoring position. So the tying run is now in scoring position as, come on Astros, you bums, says Hit Hard Game Farm. Hey, we'll see. And Zim Damfrog, whose girlfriend is Google. Anybody. And British man on YouTube, British pickup artist, pickup woman easy in England. Your thoughts? My girlfriend is Siri. I don't know how good looking I am to pick up girls in England. And Ray, yeah, gays have a great logo set in Jersey. Exactly. And I like doing that as well. I like doing the gator clap. And Ray, Fat Frog, British man, last time you've been to WWE event. 2022, but 2022, 23, I can't remember the exact year, but it was while Roman Reigns was still wearing a vest, whatever that was. And Astro Monkey, will be better this year with Tosh Lupoi. He's fixed the offense and his defense is going to be good. As there is a ground ball. This one is going to be a base hit off the glove of Basabe. This is going to tie the game as the Giants have blown it with 2 outs. The throw's going to go to second. They're going to get the out at second, but the run comes across the score 3-3 as Smith ties it, and we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Unfreaking believable. I thought this game was going to be over. The game will continue. Cam Smith, as Basabe could not get that ball. Damn it. Unbelievable. But I tell you what, I'm not the maddest, because I'm actually having a really good time talking today, but it is annoying. As Gilbert Town, I can only laugh. Exactly. And also, there you go, to the Astros fans, Anthony and... by the way, Anthony, also, I just saw Anthony's comment saying the Dodgers are up 5-3. Hey, if you're a Astros fan, there you go. The Giants blow it. And the Rise would have had that, or I'm losing it. Gilbert Town, I don't know if the Rise would have had that. As we go to the bottom of the 9th, that was a tough play. And Burn the Rock, I guess Smith can blame the mound. As soon as he started blaming the mound, I did not like it. And what's even more annoying is you gave them second base for free. That would not have been a RBI single if second base if the guy didn't get to second base on the wild pitch. So just 2 piles of shit there, and it just came off Basabe's glove, slowed it down, made it impossible for any throw to go to home plate. As Fat Frog, Liam, you're going to go extra innings. Hope it goes to 20 innings tonight. Well, for you it's tonight. For me it's 10 in the morning. So I have got places to be a little bit later, but not for a couple of hours. In Gilbert Town, if we weren't 20 under right now, I'd be mauling. I'm the same. Right, it's hard to get too angry when you're 20 games under. And Juice, how many times has that happened this year? 15? And Gilbert Town, if we weren't... I've read that one out. And Fat Frog British, have you been to NBA or MLB game? Never been to one in England. I have been to a Warriors game. You know what's funny? When I went to my first Warriors game, they played the Nuggets. The Nuggets went on to win the championship. My first Niners game was against the Chiefs. The Chiefs went on to win the Super Bowl. And my first Giants game was against the Rangers. And the Rangers went on to win the World Series. Kind of crazy. My first NHL game was between the Rangers and the Canucks last year. Neither of those teams did anything. But the big three sports is Josh Hader's coming in the game, by the way. He's 3-1 with a 1.08 ERA. Well, see you in the 10th, everybody. It's Jace. What's up, Jace? Welcome. Jace Page. How are you? Where are you from? Where are you listening? Who do you support, Jace? Welcome to Jolly Good Takes. Good to see you. But no, Ty, it is unbelievable. Let's go, you bum, says Hit Hard Game Farm. Hey, and Ray, wild pitch, then little duck fart. Single scores him, sums up the season. Exactly, Ray. The wild pitch to me is a killer. Sometimes they hit it in the gap. And Jace, God Canada, and I'm a Giants fan. Good, I think you meant. There's a high pitch to Basabe. The count is 1-0. Can the Giants walk it off then instead? Defensive replacements, by the way. You know what? My game cast went slightly blurry there. Allen's gone to third base, I believe. As Basabe crushes that one to left field, but it's straight. Well, he got under it just as this one's going to be straight to Tramwell for out number 1. Did get a little bit excited there, but that's 1 out. And Zim Damstream doing really well right now. Hey, loads of new people today, so shout out to all you guys that are new and have left a comment because that always is fun talking to new people. So 1 down. And Ty, I literally had the graphic in post. Really, Ty? God damn it. And Anthony, Kyle Isbell, game-tying home run off Jack Dreyer. For the Royals, that is. Hey, the Dodgers bullpen sucks as well. And Fat Frog, insane is here. I feel the force with him in the chat. Is he? There's a cool strike to Gilbert. Gilbert must have thought his home run would give the Giants the win tonight. But no, the Astros tied it up at the top of this inning. The Giants looking to walk it off and take game 1 of this series. As the pitch from Hader there will be a slider down outside, and the count is even at 1-1. And Gilbert Town. See you in the 10th is about right. Yeah. And we know what the Giants are like in the 10th. And yeah, it is the Royals, Anthony. Dodgers are sucking right now. As I got you, Jace. Hey, where in Canada are you from? Never been to Canada, but I always wanted to go to Canada. As Texas Rangers' best MLB team in history, lol. Hey, I have seen them live hit hard Game Farm, but and they did win the World Series that year, which is kind of crazy. But no, definitely not the best MLB team in history. And Jace, Nova Scotia. I'll be honest, Jace, fair enough. I've never heard of it. I'll search it up a little bit later, but I've never heard of Nova Scotia. To be honest, Canada's not, America's not even my strong point. Canada, apart from the big cities or the NHL teams, I don't know much. As that ball is outside and the count is even at 2-2. And Ty, you know what? You're not mad at all. I don't think the Tarp Soft crowd is mad either, as they're still going round. As you butchered that name, Liam, did I? As there's the ground ball. This one to the second baseman, Altuve. Altuve will fire it over for out number 2. I apologize that I botched it. And Zim says, cool. I'm not even going to say that. Nova Scotia. I don't know how you could say it any different. So 2 outs. That's how you know I'm definitely not, I don't know where it is. As been to Halifax. There's actually a place called Halifax in England. And we better not just win this game and lose the next 2. Jace, they always do that. I want a sweep. Can we get a sweep, please? I know the Astros fans would not want that. As there's a cool strike on the outside corner to Drew Kavanagh. And the count is 0-1. Jason, brilliant. Jason Foley's going to pitch the 10th inning for the Giants. Freaking brilliant. And Halifax, good city then. And Juice, don't eat the donor. As there is, Donna, sorry. As there is a swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. I do like doner kebabs. I got to be honest. You just made me think of doner kebabs. If you go to a chip shop, they've got good doner kebabs. And Ray, like Nova Scotia. There we go. Okay, Nova Scotia. There's a pitch outside, and the count is 1-2. And thank you, Ray, by the way. And Fat Frog, all I could see is Liam, and then I couldn't read the rest in time. As no, I want our first sweep. As the 1-2 pitch to Kavanagh from Hader. This has got a good night written all over it. Is a swing and a miss. Kavanagh goes down on a good slider. You got to hope Hader doesn't come out for the 10th inning, but I think he will. Tell you what, I don't know if you guys remember, the last time we faced Hader, do you remember Jock Peterson getting a walk-off walk off Hader? I believe against the Brewers it may have been. Or it may have been against the Astros. I remember Josh Hader giving up a walk-off walk to the Giants. As this is back-to-back games to go to extra innings. So more free baseball. And Fat Frog. Anyways, Baby Shardol here. Shardol, what's up, Shardol? Good to see you. Hi, Liam. I entered a raffle at my work today and didn't win today. I've got 3 out of 3 in raffles. And if I won today, it would have gone 4 out of 4. Shardol, you can't win them all. Hey, you can't win them all. And Goober, a blown save and then an elite closer the next half inning. Don't tempt me, Astros. That was as shut down as it gets. The Giants stood no chance there. As let me put the ghost runner on base. Hey, let's hope this extra innings game goes a little bit better than the last extra inning game goes. As, I always forget your name because it's a long name. Although I do remember your profile pic. Hit Hard Game Farm. Tied up at 1 between the Astros and the Rangers. So we're tied up for the Astros. Sorry, between the Rangers and the Angels. Astros are tied. Rangers are tied. As Juice says 1, 2, 3. Hey, big moments here. As if the Astros lose, the Rangers win. The Rangers would leapfrog the Astros into first place in the AL West. And come on, Astros, you bums, let's score 3. Hit Hard Game Farm. I'm shocked you want the Astros to win so much. And Fat Frog, you at work. And Shadow, I'm effed up today and win. I'm effed up today. Didn't win that crap. I'm effed up today. Mad. I'm effed up today. All right. This is some effing BS. I should have won today. Yeah, Shadow's definitely been drinking there. There's a baby in the crowd. I tell you, that baby definitely is not drinking. That's for sure. As, no, Shadow, don't bang your head anywhere, though. Please do stay safe. As that dad and that baby's having fun. As we're also 8 likes away from 50. If we could get to 50 likes, that would be awesome. And Hit Hard Game Farm. I have 1,000 on the line, lol. That's why. That makes sense. What does it win you? Like 1,800? As Jason Foley then, he's 0-0 with a 3.86 ERA. In 7 innings, he's allowed 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, 1 home run allowed. Opponent average of 222. Good game at Oracle Park. This late night action. 9:15. It is right where you guys are. Is that correct? 9:15. 10:15 in the morning on Tuesday where I am. As the 0 pitch here is going to be a swing and a miss from Lamont Wade Jr. The former Giant is in the game. Lamont Wade, late night Lamont. Well, it is a late night at Oracle Park. Let's hope he does not deliver. 216 average, a 341 on base for late night Lamont. As Jason Foley will fire the pitch. It is high and outside. You won't get him to chase that one. And the count is even at 1-1. Ray, how and why did you start being a Giants fan? Well, Ray, it all started with my dad and watching the Niners in the 80s and the 90s. Basically, over in England, they do not show every game, especially back in the day. As there's a ball down and inside. This one gets by the catcher, and this will let the runner get to third base on a wild pitch. Stop with the wild pitches, please. So basically, because of that, him being a Niners fan, because they were always on TV, because they were always in the Super Bowl, he became a Niners fan. When I started watching American sports, it was always the Warriors on TV, because the Warriors were in the playoffs a lot. So I always used to watch the Warriors. Curry was my favorite player, my favorite sports person growing up, period. There's a pitch high, it counts 3-1. So that's why the Warriors. And then my dad was a Giants fan anyway, so I became a Giants fan. My first baseball memory, Game 7 of the 2014 World Series and Madison Bumgarner. First ice hockey memory as well, if you're interested. 2017, Nashville Predators, Pittsburgh Penguins, Stanley Cups. As there's a ball high, and that would be a walk. What do we not know? Throw strikes. As well, you know what? He does walk a lot, Lamont Wade Jr. You got to throw strikes. Got to throw strikes. 1 run in extra innings is fine. You cannot be doing multiple runs. It's now the top of the... Yeah, it's over. Top of the Astros lineup's coming up. I tell you what, Anthony, you've got to hope they only scored 2 more runs here. And Fat Frog, sacrifice fly, please. I would take just 1 run here, but I think the runner's going to try and steal second base. As Astro, we are cooked. There's a challenge from the Giants on a pitch on the inside corner. The umpire didn't see him. The home plate umpire didn't see him challenge it, but the first base umpire did, which is why they granted it to him. I think this is a good challenge, as that looked like it did clip the inside corner. No, well, take it back. The box is wrong on the TV. Box is wrong on the TV. It is going to be 1-0. And hit hard game farm. Swing away, you bums. Fat Frog, where's Jose Altuve? He's batting third. He's batting fourth, I believe, in the lineup today. As that's going to be a ground ball. This one is going to be a base hit to left field. This one will give the Astros the lead. We'll see if the runner can get to third as well. No, he does not. But it'll be runners at first and second. The Astros, they go up 4-3. And Zim, I know you hate the TV box. And also, what the F? Why do we suck so bad in extra innings? We absolutely suck in extra innings. Our bullpen sucks. And that's the difference, by the way, between the Astros bullpen. I know Anthony says it was bad. That's the difference between the Astros bullpen and the Giants bullpen. You guys have got a lockdown closer. We ain't. And hit hard, game farm. Let's go, you bums. Let's get 5 more. And Ray, awful. Fat for a bloody hell. Wilson says OVA over. If it goes to more than 1 run, you're done. It says a high pitch to your Navres. We're done. This game's done. Ain't no way they're getting out of this with probably the best hitter in baseball this year. Right now at the plate. Your Navres, probably one of the top 3 players in baseball in general. Hitters in baseball. But ain't no way we're getting out of this inning. Absolutely no chance. As the 1-0 pitch is going to be... Wow, maybe. There's a pop-up to Koss. Koss, he waves everybody off. He is going to make the catch for out number 1. Hey, there we go. Finally, 1 out. By the way, I think Hader's going to come back out since he pitched such a quick inning. I believe Hader will be coming out for the next half inning. As, hey, how many likes are we on? We are on 42 likes. We're 8 likes away from 50. And Wilson just put it. And Zim, infield fly rule. I didn't see the umpire signal that, Zim, so thank you. And Juice says there's 1. Cox sacks. Hey, got to keep it at 1. As he pitched here to Paredes, he's going to be down outside. The count is 1-0. And Gubertown, that was a complete meatball. I don't know why that happened. Gubertown, luck. Pure luck. Pure 4-leaf clover luck. As the 1-0 pitch here to Paredes from Jason Foley will be the 1 at the pitch. It is a line drive to left field. There'll be a base hit, and this hit's gonna blow this game open. It gets past McRae, he plays it horribly. That's gonna score 1 run. It's gonna score 2 runs. 6-3 Houston. A huge RBI double. And hey, that one might do it. 6-3. You're 1 out away from the game. You're 1 strike away from winning. It's now 6-3 as there be a runner at second, 1 out. Huge hit. And hit hard game farm. Congrats on your bet. And Zim, nice effing bullpen Buster Posey. Foley is a joke. Let's go. Juice says crud. Boo. This is a joke. What happens when you don't get a good bullpen? This is what happens when you don't get a good bullpen. And Astro, it's been a pleasure. Yeah, Astro Monkey. Hey, thanks for joining, Astro Monkey. Sad violin. Here's Jose Altuve. He'll take a cool strike on the outside corner. Even just give it 1 run and give yourselves a chance. And Wilson, poor guy who had the underlull. I know Anthony Lambert, he bet the over 8.5. It was looking so good. As the 0-1 pitch to Jose Altuve here from Foley is going to be a bunt attempt in the dirt. Too many wild pitches as well. As Dilated and Zim, they're crying. I mean... I've lost all the madness. I mean, I'm not going to get too mad. We just suck. That's all it is. We just suck. So I'm not going to get too mad as it's 1-1 here. Maybe you've got a slight chance at 3 runs, but any more, it really is over. As that one's fouled out of play, and the count will be 1-2. And Zim. I know, I know. And Gubertown, Drew Kavanagh looks like Fred Durst. honestly, this Giants team's a joke. We'll see bloody Zach Morgan soon, and I'll be like, who even is Zach Morgan? As Altuve pops this one up down the first base line in foul territory. Devers going back. Does he have room to make the catch? He does for out number 2. And hit hard game farm. I appreciate it, man. Hey, at least we brought you some luck so you can win your bet. Good luck to your Rangers the rest of the season as well. Hit hard game farm. Hey, the Giants, they may be tough, but it's fun just talking to new people, all the regulars. Just, hey, it's a great community we're building. So it's great. It's Wilson, no sweep again. Well, I think there may be a sweep this game. Not for the Giants, though, or this series. As Dilated, many games should have been wrapped up in 1. I know. At least 10 games. That should have been 1. You're going to have, of course, every team's going to have some games where you blow it. 10 games where you should have been 1. 10 games changes, you know, it's crazy. And Astro Monkey, I knew we were cooked when Foley was warming up. I agree. I mean, you'd have Eric Miller or Caleb Killian normally before the trade deadline. Foley sucks. There's a pitch down outside, and the count's 1-0. Wilson does took the lead. Disaster. And it's just a disaster. As hey, cheers, brother. I tell you what, I say bloody a lot, and I know that's a very British thing as well. There's a called strike at the top of the zone. Counts even at 1-1. Allen, by the way, he came into pinch run. He's now batting. That's always embarrassing. Pinch run is now batting. That's when you know it hasn't gone well for your team. As he won one pitch to him, is going to be down outside, and the count's 2-1. Foley with a slider there. Scott, I'm starting to think the Giants may go the whole season without a sweep. Scott, I think our best chance is going to be when we play the Braves at the end of August for one game. But just because we won, as there's a ground ball to Devers. Devers will step on first base to end the inning. The Astros score 3 runs. They go up big. We go to the bottom of the 10th. The Giants need 3 to tie, 4 to walk it off. But no, I tell you, unless they beat the Braves in that one-off game and get the sweep that way, unless it's the Rockies, I don't see how they're going to sweep. And Chardot went to bed. And Fat Frog, who's backseating? What does backseating mean? Well, if someone backseats, it basically means while you're doing something and they're watching, they almost go like, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. And Scott, that rain-out game, yeah. Scott, that's the only hope Giants have got. Has a baseball team ever gone a whole season without getting a sweep? Probably. I bet they have, but can't be that often. As the Orioles are kind of playing good. Well, actually, take that back. They lost 9-5. Never mind. And Bob, how do we lose the lead? I was walking my cat. Bob, you walk cats? But anyway, Bob, how did we lose the lead? Just a load of hits by the Astros. Jason Foley crapped the bed in the top of the 10th, Bob. And now the Giants, they've got to get 3 runs here in extra innings. Probably up against Josh Hader, which won't happen. Ain't no way in hell are they beating Josh Hader. I'm sorry. But Bob, do you actually walk cats? And Bob, Zim says Bob is such a liar. Well, I get walking dogs, but I don't really get walking cats. As Ray, how far does your cat walk? The only catwalking I know is probably the big runway where you go and dance on a catwalk and wear outfits. That's the only catwalk I know. Beautiful scenery at Oracle Park. Sadly, not a beautiful game. Giants looking like they were going to win this one at 3-2. Instead, they score, they concede 1 in the 9th and then 3 in the 10th. And Oracle Park, it's empty. Maybe the Tarpsoft crowd's the only people left. There it is. Yandy Diaz is the catcher I was thinking of. And Wilson loves Bob. Scott, I thought Data just want their food and their owners then to piss them off. Data? Scott, you're going to have to ask that one again. Yeah, Scott, I have no idea what you meant there. No, I think a cat, would never walk a cat on a lead. And Goobertown, Yaina. It says a called strike on the outside corner. So we've got, not Yandy, my bad. Thank you, Goobertown. He was very good. As we're going to get an ABS challenge here from the Astros. Hader remains in the game, by the way. That was perfect pitch in the outside corner. And the count will be 0-1 to Grant McRae. This is going to end up in a strikeout. Yeah, he was good a couple of years ago. I believe he hit over 20 home runs as a catcher. Last year, not so good. I don't know how good he's doing this year. It's Grant McRae. He's 0-3. Hader in the one that he fires. Swing and a miss on a fastball down the middle. The count is 0-2. My God. Terrible. Why we got no one on the bench? I would rather see Bloody Kennedy than Grant McRae. And Scott, I thought Cats just won their food and then their owners. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, down 3 pitches. Good evening, good morning, good evening, good night. McKay down on 3 pitches. What a shock there for out number 1. And Ray, they should have saved Hader for tomorrow. Could put him on the mound. Yeah, that's actually a good point, Ray. You know what, Ray? I completely agree with that. I tell you, that's good manager thinking, Ray. Absolutely. You're going to win the game. Why not just rest him for tomorrow's game in case you need him? It says a foul ball, and the count will be 0-1 to Koss. And Goober, you would not rather see Kennedy. Goober, yes, I would. That's how bad Grant McRae's been. They're just as bad as each other. I just like the lefty v righty matchup. It's Fat Frog, giving unwanted advice, tips, or instructions to the person streaming a video game. There's a ground ball. This one is going to be off Pena's glove. He will fire it over to the first baseman Walker for out. Oh, Paredes, sorry, for out number 2. Giants don't even score the bloody run either. It's embarrassing. Zim says, you're just going to say cool after every out. And Wilson, wonder if the Dodgers will put in Diaz. I wouldn't. Ed Lose Diaz, they're now calling him. And Fat Frog, it comes from the phrase backseat driver. Chat is a backseat. Yep. It's like my family, another family member's driving. And I go, oh, you did shit there. That was a bad turn there. Didn't check your mirror there. That's kind of what it is. There's a foul ball from Jung-Hoo Lee. The count is 0-1. Lee, he hit a home run today. He had a good game, Lee. 2 for 4, batting 300. As you said, more home runs than Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And Fat Frog, streamer where to go, how to beat a boss, or what items pick up before a streamer asks for help. Exactly. There's a fastball at 95 miles an hour, high and outside, and the count will be 1-1. Giants down by 3. Be nice to see if they could get at least a tying runner on deck, although Willie Adames is... the tying run on base. Willie Adames is on deck. That pitch is fouled out of play. The count will be 1-2. Oh my God. The stadium light's not even working at Oracle Park. Why was that so dark? Feels like this whole stadium's dead today. And Wilson, come on, Lee, for my fantasy team. Dude, this stadium's dead. And this is the most dead I've seen at Oracle Park. As the 1-2 pitch to Jung-Hoo Lee will be fouled out of play, and the count will remain 1-2. Right, Wilson, when it's this bad, it's all about fantasy. And Hit Hard Game Farm, cheers, brother. Good luck on the rest of the season. For you Giants fans, great channel. 10:30 p.m. here in Texas. Good night and God bless. Hit Hard Game Fan. Hey, congratulations on your bet. All the best. Welcome as well to the channel. Speak soon, Hit Hard Game Farm. Take care. As the 1-2 pitch to Lee is down and outside. And the count is even at 2-2. And hey, thanks for leaving a comment. Always appreciate when people leave comments. Although I think it's 11:30 in Texas. Yeah, Hit Hard Game Farm. Literally just put that as I was thinking. As the 2-2 pitch to Jung-Hoo Lee is going to be a weak ground ball. This one off Hader's glove. Should still end the inning as he shorts up Pena. Will fire it over to Paredes at first. And the game is over. Hey, peace, Hit Hard Game Farm. The Giants lose 6-3. Game over. They lose in extras for back-to-back days. Just an embarrassment. The bullpen blows it. But... on the positive side, Blade Tidwell was good. McRae was good. Eldridge had a nice double. Sorry, not McRae. Gilbert was good. Lee was good. Eldridge had a nice double. Young guys, they stepped up. Apart from that, bullpen, more like crap pen. As Meant6WW, or Meant6WW. Hey, thanks for the game. Shaka, Meant6WW, and welcome as well. I remember your name, so Howie, hope you had a good Monday. Apologies if the Giants lost. And I wanted to last till 20 innings. Hey, I had really fun talking to everybody today. It was a Giants lost, but you guys were pretty entertaining today. As Wilson, Tidwell was in line for the win. I know, Wilson. Although I think Brubaker blew that in the 7th inning. Scott, yes. By the way, no stream tomorrow night. Just worth that pointing out. We can't be live for tomorrow's game. I'm traveling. We'll be back on Wednesday for game number 3 between the Astros and the Giants. But everybody, take care. See ya. Shout out as well. We'll do this before we end it. Fat Frog, Wilson, Juice, Scott, Dilated, Goobert Town, Rob. Yeah, thank you, Rob. Meant6WW, Zim, Hit Hard Game Farm, Shardole. If I missed anybody else as well. Astro Monkey, Ray as well. Ray was in there. Shout out to Ray. All you guys in the chat. You've been amazing. Everybody, good night. No Liam tomorrow. Yes, I'm traveling. We'll be back in my normal place. And actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this to sign off, which I think would be pretty cool. So bear with me. As you broke my heart. Bear with me, everybody. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to sign off and show you the view. I know some of you wanted to see the view, so I'm going to sign off here and show you guys the view. And then I'll say good night from me. As I got to make sure I unplug this first. Sorry, everything is unplugged. Right. This is it. All right. There. From oh, you got no sound. All right. Apologies, everybody. I don't know what you could hear and what you could not hear, but I thought I might as well say sayonara. Hopefully you can hear me. If you can't hear me, I apologise. You could barely hear me. Hey, I apologise, everybody. Signing off, though. I'll be back. Safe travels, everybody. Wilson, what a view. I didn't break anything. Bye, India. Can't believe you watched Giant Space instead of that view. What a view. Hey, I apologise, everybody. I'm looking at the view during the streams as well. But everybody, Fat Frog, I didn't break anything. I just dropped these Pringles on the floor, so I didn't break things. Yeah. Everybody, take care. Thanks for all the safe travels as well. We'll be live tomorrow. My name's Liam. This is Jolly Good Takes. I thought I'd leave you with a little special ending as well, since we did it. All the games I could do from the Maldives. So, everyone, take care. Hashtag late gang. Dialected, don't spill the sunflower seeds. All hail King Charles. Everybody, take care. Enjoy the rest of your Monday if you're not going to bed. Until next time, my name's Liam. Giant Zoo 6-3 after extra innings.
Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast. That's all for today.